started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear.
Here we go, guys.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 228 pounds, BF Bobby Hicks.
Gentlemen, I think this one's going to turn into a fight in a hurry, and I cannot wait.
Can your vagina be too wet? 100%. And here's how.
I light a candle, I pour the vino. I am the love fruit, the avocado. I do a sexy dance, then I rub your back. I'm the ripple skinned aphrodisiac. I know Spanish, cause I'm from Mexico. Hey mamacita, donde español? That's the Spanish word for bathroom, baby.
Oh, yeah.
And I look sexy on a cutting board. But don't bruise me, cause I'm the love fruit.
An avocado.
I'm from Mexico.
An avocado.
Green and sexy girl.
An avocado.
I'm an avocado.
He's an avocado.
I'm an aphrodisiac.
An avocado.
I am a greenish black.
An avocado.
A tasty dip, in fact.
An avocado.
I'm an avocado.
He's an avocado.
I'm an avocado. After these messages, we'll be right back.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's
Where
not...
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
If you are at a point where you fucking hate being around people, and the thought of being in the company of human beings makes you sick and want to throw up, that is your body and soul's way of telling you it is time to detox yourself from energy-draining motherfuckers. Sometimes being alone and fasting from people is the answer to your mental health problems. So tell everybody to fuck off and take some time for yourself. That is all.
Give your life to Jesus and stop dreaming about penis. You got to pray the gay away, yeah, pray the gay away. Give your...
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe. And here you are, folks. You're here. It is the vibe. And what do you know? It's Friday. Wait a minute. He could say it better. Wait, here we go.
We are making the weekends longer than the weeks.
Yes.
And we'll do it again because...
You know why.
It's
Friday. Hell yeah, man. It is Friday. And boy, I tell you, how's everybody doing today? We made it to a Friday. And look, it's April 25th already, folks. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me in the chat, but it seems like this April just zoomed the freak by. How's everybody doing today? We made it through a week. We made it to Friday. I made it after Replayables last night. For those of you who joined us for Replayables, that's where we drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. That's why I look like BF Chang all the time, even when I'm not doing the show. How's y'all doing today? You ready to hang out for the next 3 hours and have some positive fun? I certainly hope you are, because that's what I'm here for, man. We're going to start off the weekend right now. We ain't waiting. We are co-streaming. This is BF Live The Vibe stream show 295. So I'm not planning on missing any shows next week. So exactly 1 week from today, 5 shows, because we do this 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. 5 more shows means next Friday, 1 week from today, will be my 300th show. Holy shit. Who would have ever thought that I would even have one show? Thanks to you guys. I appreciate you all so much. I see you gathering in the chat. I got a bro backstage. We're going to get him in here, and we're going to talk about some stuff on this Friday, April 25th. Before you know it, wow, we are going to be into May. There we go. Took that out of the studio. We take that down. We're going to be into May, and summer's going to be right up our ass before you know it, folks. But before all that happens, let's slow life down a little bit. Let's get into our bubble of positivity. You know the outside world's all negative and stuff. We don't have that here on The Vibe. We're all about positive vibes, and a guy that brings positive vibes every day, all the time. I'm going to bring him in right now. He's my friend. He's yours. He is Andrew the Giant.
Hi, we have a visitor.
We have a visitor, and who is our? Hey, Andrew, how you doing? Welcome. Who's our visitor today?
This is Dominique.
Hello, Dominique.
Hi.
And Dominique's visiting today. Is he? Oh, and I see. Is Darren there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
We got Darren and Dominique. You got the 2 crew taking care of you. How you doing, Darren? Happy Friday, man. How you doing, Dominique?
I'm doing great. How are you guys? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Doing good. So y'all taking care of my boy Andrew there, huh?
Yeah.
That's good, man. Well, we're very happy for Andrew, because Andrew wasn't in the best situation, and so we're very happy that he's got moving to newer places and in a better situation. So welcome to BF Live The Vibe, Dominique.
All right.
All right. Well, if you don't mind, we're going to be in and out with Andrew talking to him or not. So if you don't mind being on screen every now and then, just want to make sure you're okay with that.
I'm perfectly fine. I want to see what this is all about.
All right. Well, Andrew, man. Well, Andrew is all about it, man. Andrew's a better podcaster than me. Andrew, tell not only Dominique, but tell the people watching you right now, how many subscribers do you have on Andrew the Giant 96 on YouTube?
We've been up on 39,320.
39,320. My man built all this all by himself. So yes, he's got more subscribers than some of the bigger podcasters in our universe. So welcome, Dominique. Welcome, Darren. Happy Friday. This is The Vibe. We're about 3 hours of positive vibes. We like to mix it up with the chat family. I like to throw in little old radio stuff like sound effects and stuff like that. Funny videos, funny segments, and just positive vibes. What do you say, Andrew? Did you watch the draft last night, buddy?
Yep. Super excited for Green Bay.
So, of course, you're super excited for Green Bay, but Cam Ward went number 1 as the quarterback, right? Everybody kind of thought that, right?
And Sanders didn't get drafted at all first round.
That is the big news coming out of all this, Andrew. I couldn't believe that Shedeur Sanders, the son of Deion Sanders, he was supposed to be a highly sought out draft pick, Andrew. What do you think why he didn't make it in the first round, buddy? You have any theories on that?
People must not think he's good enough.
Well, that's interesting because he's like set records in Colorado and all, and him and his father have been quite the duo. I'm wondering if any of this has to do with the fact that it's going to be a package deal. So when you get Shedeur, you're going to get Daddy Deion. He's going to be like a coach over his shoulder, kind of like maybe interfering. What do you think, Andrew?
Yeah.
You think that might have been a little deterrent? I don't know if Daddy was a help or a hindrance in that part there, buddy.
I think he's going to fall to one of the worst teams in the league.
Well, I mean, and plus, this, Andrew, like not every person that's taken in the first round is the best guy, right? There's been many stories like John Elway's and certain guys, Tom Brady, that has fallen down to like the 5th round of the draft, and they end up being Hall of Fame caliber players, right?
My thing is, quit complaining and just deal with it. You'll get drafted soon enough. If you're good enough, which I think he is, 2nd, 3rd round, he'll be taken off the board. Just deal with it.
He'll be okay. I think he says it's all in God's hands and all that stuff. He thinks it's part of a bigger plan. But, Andrew, I didn't see any of it. Did they keep doing those awkward shots when they went to him, waiting for him to be drafted, and he's got that look on his face like he don't know why he hasn't been drafted yet? Did they do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, what they did that with Will Levis last year with that quarterback for Tennessee, right?
It was cringe.
Yeah, it was cringe. What are you talking about last year? You're talking about was this year cringe?
This year.
Well, last year was definitely cringe because the guy had his girlfriend there and his parents. I see my signal's kind of going underwater here. All right, well, so that's a little bit of the NFL draft wrap up for people that are interested in that. But yes, this is BF Live, the vibe, as my signal goes underwater. At this time every day, there must be like everybody jumps on the internet at the same time in my area, Andrew.
Yep.
What are you having today, buddy? What are you having today?
Just chips.
Just chips. Nothing, no kind of ranch or anything. Well, I got like 0 signal.
Nope.
Here, it's coming back. All right, well, no ranch today, so we can't make no funny jokes, but what we can do is hang out and have fun with our boy Andrew. So I got a couple stories, Andrew. I even have some stories related around the draft that we can get into when I do the not-so-serious news. But what do you say? Yes.
200,000 people showed up in Green Bay. Yes.
Well, that's interesting. And 200,000 people. This draft, they have really made a spectacle out of this draft, Andrew. I mean, many years ago, probably as recent as 10 years ago, hardly anybody cared about the NFL draft. Now they're making it a multi-day spectacle, and like cities are vying to have all the 200,000 people there. That's amazing, Andrew, for a draft party.
Want the exact number?
Sure.
205,000.
Wow. 205,000. Well, I do have a story related to that when we get to the not so serious news, brother. We're going to talk about some of the goings on that went around what is that? Okay. Around the draft and everything, but I'm going to let my signal kind of recover. I'm going to get over here. I got links running for my friends in here. What is that one? That one is, who put that in there? The Nightbot. Oh, that's the T Public store for Bobby Nick. Go ahead and click on that one. It should be marked better than that. Should be marked better than that. All right, well, Andrew, look, buddy, I appreciate you simulcasting this show or co-streaming over to Andrew the Giant 96. So welcome anybody that's not familiar with me. I'm BF Bobby, and I'm a friend of Andrew's, and we do the vibe right here. And I can't wait for my signal to recover, Andrew.
Yep. I'll take over if need be.
I know you will. I know you will because you're a professional. All right, well, the signal's going to dance up and down, but I got the glasses on already. I know that the people are already gathering in the chat, so let's do what we do. It's Friday. I'm going to go over to my media assets. I'm going to run the element that indicates that we are about to begin the opening chat family check-in for BF Live, the Vibe stream show 295. It's Friday, folks. Let me know what you're up to, and let's go. Let's get Friday going. This is the opening chat family check-in.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, yeah, you're going to talk amongst yourselves. You're going to talk with me and Andrew and Darren and Dominique and this guy backstage who's coming in. He's the bro, you know. I think he's all ready. Let's see if he's joining us from the woods or where he's from. He's my bro. He's yours. He is the prop master. He proved it again yesterday by pulling them hot dogs out. He didn't even know I was going to say it. He is Scott Fitzpatrick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, brother.
I'm a little late, but I see I made it for the chat check-in.
Awesome. You made it right in time, slid under the wire for the opening chat family check-in, buddy, right when I ran the element. How you doing today?
Not doing too bad. I just kind of got up a little bit late and went outside, smoked a cigarette, and here I am. I ain't really had much of a day yet.
Also known as late and
Leighton Gay. Leighton Gay. He's busting you with the Leighton Gay, Scott. Damn, what's up with that? So how'd you guys make out on No Filter last night? Did Vinny show up? What happened on No Filter?
He was higher than blazing.
He was blazing. You mean like this guy right here? Let me find it real quick. Oh, here we go. Like this guy? You can tell Vinny, I learned it from watching you. Vinny. So he was blazing last night, Scott, when he showed up?
Yeah, he was well, he was calling it an edible, but is there such a thing as a drinkable? Because he had like it was a root beer infused.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of cannabis infused drinks out there, Scott, which I don't know how I feel about that either, because I'm only used to like smoking it. I'm not used to this edible and drinking it stuff.
Right. So yeah, he was pretty stoned. He was higher in the fruit bat last night.
Wow, that's funny. So I imagine they had a lot of fun catching up on had their whole trip and all that stuff and his adventure making it back home.
He talked about doing mushrooms the next show.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's planning a mushroom trip.
Oh, because he carried on and he was high on his cannabis or weed drink or whatever. Now he's going to step it up and he's going to do mushrooms next time.
I think he's going to a couple of concerts and he's going to incorporate him into a concert or something.
All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like that. Well, why don't we hit the post, man? Because let's do this. It is Friday. I'm going to go to my little horse element and all because people like when I hit the post. So get your chats in, folks. It's Friday. Let's start the weekend off early on a positive note, on positive vibes. So let me know what you're doing. Are you eating a ham sandwich? Are you eating leftovers? Are you home? Are you at work? Do you wish you were at home? Let me know. Get your chats in as we begin with the opening chat family check-in. We're going to do the not-so-serious news. We'll do internet Shyt. Here we go, folks. Pecan checks in with the first one. He's back to being first after FJM got him yesterday. He says, Goonie Goo Goo, you begonias, Unga Bunga, the BF Chang emojis, and Gano, Gano, Gano. And I know that he represents me as a bro here and a member, and thanks for supporting me. And let me hit you with that BF Chang gong. Let's go. BF Chang was in full effect last night on Replayables. We were drinking, smoking, and laughing and joking. Pecan checks in with the second super chat, a most generous $2 super chat, and he goes, oh shit, we're doing it. It's Friday. Tikal, let's go. I love the energy.
Doing it.
Thank you for the energy, and thank you for the $2. What's up, buddy?
Tikal.
Tikal, Andrew says. He hit him with the Tikal. Pecan gets the hits blown to him from FJM. FJM Tikal right back from Pecan. Just your average pug checking in from Andrew the Giant 96 saying, what's up, bitches? We're doing it. This is a guy that knows it.
Doing it.
I like this guy. He came from my channel. I like this dude.
I like this dude too, man. He brings positive vibes and energy, and he really seems to be down with what we're doing here on the vibe. And I like people with positive vibes. So welcome to the BF Live family, just your average pug. Terry Nee is checking in on your channel, Andrew the Giant 96.
What's up, Terry?
Terry was hanging out with us, throwing some generous super chats and Rumble rants over. Hey, Scott, you know, I told you we got remonetized on 100 Proof Podcasting on Replayables, right?
Right.
But so thank you very much for everybody showed up. We did like an hour plus over there, but I think we missed the Rumble party so much that rather than a half hour, like after an hour, we went over and had our little Rumble party too last night. So, yeah. So we kind of split time between, played some music and had a lot of fun. You got to join us on Thursdays and Saturdays at 10 p.m. East for Replayables. It's a party. Matt throws the bones up, BF to the midday freaks. What did I see that Perry's going to be 2 Pacific today, Scott? A special time for Perry Caravello on Friday. 2 Pacific, that would be 5 o'clock on East Coast time, maybe 4 o'clock your time. It's going to be a different kind of time for us, Scott.
Yeah, it'd be that actually kind of works out for me.
It does. Works out kind of good for me, too, because we can wrap up BF Live. I can take a little break and get something to eat, let my dog out, and come back, and I'll be hanging out with my friends in the Perry Caravello chat later on. Pecan checks in from Andrew the Giant 96. What's up, buddy?
I'll have to join that party.
Yeah, you should, man. It's 5. Your East Coast time, so it's going to be 5. Andrew, I'm going to be jumping in the chat on Perry Caravella Live. P-Cunt, you're getting a shout out. He gives it to Matt with the bones up. FJM says to Cal neighbor, to Cal in return to you. P-Cunt gets the bones up from our friend Matt. We have Elizabeth Drywater. She's checking in up, and she said she's checking in from Andrew the Giant 96. Please don't get it wrong, but you can, everyone else, and you can do that with dog control or the other side. You like to be a stunning person, but I only hope you can find it in the end, but I can't go. All right, well, thank you for joining us. Elizabeth, welcome to the Vibe family. Welcome. Matt gets the peace signs. He's throwing them out. Peace to you from FJM. P-Cunt throwing out the avocado emojis because he was enjoying the Bobby Avocado video from the opening liftoff reel. FJM gets the love from our friend Matt. Widow Killer checks in and says, the woman should be Wendy. How you doing, Widow Killer? Bobby Nick was the avocado. He's not backstage or with us yet, Scott, but he might be joining us later on.
Yeah, he's on the way.
He's on the way. Oh, Scott's got a report. Widow Killer gets the 100% acknowledgement from P-Cunt. Terry Nee checks in and goes, energy sucking fuckers. You'll fuck off. That's right. That was a little inspiration there. If you want a positive inspiration, we have Jade Rabbit 9000 checking in from the Andrew the Giant channel saying, "Hello, Dominic. Yes, whoop. Trying to get it to click over here. There we go. Whoop to you, Jade Rabbit 9000. Hey, Dominic. Have a great Friday, Dominic. We'll see you in and out. Buffalo emojis are being thrown out by FJM. Space Nerd shouts out. Terry Nee says, "I'm getting good as I get older." Was that right? Hoya, you Hoyas from the lovely Space Nerd. Space Nerd shouts out. Widow Killer, you want a woman to send you poop pics? Oh, nobody wants that. Hoya to Matt from Space Nerd. Matt gives the Hoya right back to Space Nerd. Let me see. Terry Nee says, Space Nerd, it's necessary for good health. Good morning, BF Live the Vibe. Good morning to you, Space Nerd, on that chat family check-in. Nerd, you get the shout out love from P-Cunt. Hey, guys, let's do it on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nerd! There you go. The nerd call. Absolutely. Space Nerd gives we got the P-Cunt call from Nerd. Hoya, FJM from Space Nerd. Andrew, Tikal from your friend P-Cunt.
P-Cunt, how are you, bud? Keep
up your ass, BF. Hello. What? Wait a minute. What context did I miss on that one, Scott? Up your ass.
I don't know. There's some rainbow flags and a peace sign.
It
can mean a few things.
BF. Andrew, you're getting the shout out love from Jade Rabbit 9000 on your page.
Bones
and Bone Loads. That's right. He is our West Coast correspondent when we do the sports heads. How you doing, Bone Loads? Checking in on a Friday, my friend.
Bones.
Who is this? Bricked up says Space Nerd. Uh-oh. No Perry cosplay for today for Andrew. My God, I can't get over how good he looks now. FJM says it almost every day, man. He really thinks that FJM can see. He just thinks you're like new and improved Andrew. He thinks he can see it, man. You can't hide it. You got a glow about you, Andrew. There you go. Look at that smile.
So Bones, this weekend, could we do a draft recap?
There you go. Andrew might want to do a draft recap, Bone Loans, and we were talking about how Shedeur Sanders, Deion's son, did not get taken in the first round, and we were speculating.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't get taken, Scott.
Yeah, I don't really know a lot of the guys in the draft this time. It's whoever's supposed to be that number 1 quarterback, and then Sanders. Though I was curious to see where he was going to go or what was going to happen. I'm curious about what's going to happen in his career, man, just because of who he is.
Because of who he is, and because even passively throughout the year during college football, every other story is Shedeur and Deion. Deion.
Oh,
so it made you feel like it was really going to build into something.
Did you hear what the Jaguars did?
Tell everybody what they did. They kind of did a little trade thing, didn't they?
They got the two-way star
Travis Hunter, yeah. And so they traded with the Cleveland Browns. They traded up to nab him, didn't they?
Yep.
That's what I read. So we'll see if that ends up being a good move for Cleveland or not, Andrew.
You never see the Jaguars make a move like that.
Yeah, well, it'd be interesting because I mean, even like the Browns don't have the best track record of drafting people lately, Andrew. So is this going to be a matter of they let Jacksonville take the problematic player off of them, or did they miss out on yet another top player by going after taking draft picks for a high draft pick? I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's see. It takes two for that fool, Andrew. It takes two people to take care of your funky ass. One wasn't enough. We have Dominique joining us today. Dominique is in for it, says Space Nerd. Space Nerd gets the love from FJM. Matt says, okay, let's all be professional. Stand up straight, says Space Nerd. Matthew is checking in saying, we're having it on the Andrew the Giant 96 channel. I'm really happy to be making new friends and seeing people picking up the vibes that we're throwing down over here on The Vibe. Thanks for joining us from the Andrew the Giant 96 channel, where Andrew is co-streaming my show today. Boneloads gets the bones up from Pecan. MacGyver checks in and says, who's the pretty lady? Oh, I don't know. Unless you were talking about Andrew, then that pretty lady was Dominique that was in the background. That's who that was. You're either talking about Scott or Dominique. I don't know. Let's see. Nerd says, no swearing to Matt. Space Nerd says, because he is probably a pompous ass like his dad. Ooh, see, Space Nerd, I was wondering that. Scott, I wonder how much of the avoidance of Shedeur Sanders has to do with Deion's involvement.
Yeah, I was wondering that, and obviously I was never a Deion Sanders fan or nothing, but and I can't even tell you how good he did. I just know I've heard his name a lot, and I was wondering if face. Right, and I was wondering how because I learned that Deion was his coach all through his career. So how is he going to let go, or is he going to be interfering all the time?
There you go. And I think that general managers, especially ones that are already familiar with Deion and how he might try to control and affect the coaching, I'm wondering if that's part of the reason he fell, Andrew.
I think because of that, he'll become a baggage that comes along with him. The meddling father.
And I'm wondering if that was a deterrent, Scott. Yeah, very much so. What do you think, Andrew? What do you have to say on that?
Here's a hot take.
Hot take with Andrew.
I don't think he's even that good of a quarterback. I
didn't think so either.
Yeah, he looked like a lesser Lamar Jackson, if you will, like a wannabe Lamar, Andrew, when I seen him play. He would scramble, but he wouldn't really, like Lamar, when he scrambles, he seems to have purpose. And Shedeur, he just seems to like he's just running to get out the way, basically. I don't know. About to see. We'll see how it all plays out. And like we said, Scott, like Tom Brady was like drafted in the 5th round, so there's really no rhyme or reason to some of this.
Right.
Pecan gets a shout out, a happy Friday from Boneloads. MacGyver checks in and says, NHL is the best. Nothing else compares. Well, welcome. I'm a hockey fan too, MacGyver. I'm a Capitals fan, so welcome here. Boneloads. Oh, dope, Andrew. Has caretakers in Florida too. Fuck yeah, Boneloads, because right now, it's kind of open-ended. Andrew still has no effective date where he's going to be in his new facility yet, right, Andrew? Affirmative. That also means yes. As of now, Andrew has no solid date where he's going to be going to his new his ultimate spot. Jade Rabbit 9000 says, Dominique, I believe. Not sure spelling it. That's right, Dominique. Let's go St. Louis, says our friend MacGyver checking in. Bono says, I'm upset about the Chargers pick, but my friends are saying to give him a chance. Just give Rodney a chance. What up, bro, from Psych MMA, checking in on Andrew the Giant 96 channel.
Haven't seen you in a while, man. How's it going?
Andrew, go ahead. Continue.
I used to talk to him all the time on TikTok, and I phone call back and forth. It's kind of cool. He's a cool dude.
Awesome. Well, there you go. I'm happy you are joining BF Live The Vibe, Andrew's co-streaming my show on his channel today. Welcome. Matt checks in and says, Ashton Genty to the Raiders is a great pick. Tits McGee checks in and says, Hoya, my chronic pain is kicking my ass today. Glad to be here for the distraction. Well, let's make you forget about that shit. That's what we're here for. We're here to put our problems to the side, if we can, for a couple, 3 hours a day. Space Nerd checks in and says, I'm sorry to hear that, Tits McGee. This stream can help lots of ailments. Well, man, that warms my heart, just knowing that even if I can distract you from some of the bad stuff in your day, that's why I'm here for it. 205,000. What is this number? I wonder if this involves.
Draft attendance.
Say that again?
Draft attendance for last night.
Oh, thank you. The draft attendance for last night. Yeah, we're going to get into that, how the area got crowded. Boom, says Shyt Clyde. Checking in on a Friday.
Produce
guy.
Bolos or anybody. What's so good about this guy from Texas that Green Bay got?
All right. If you know anything about the Green Bay pick, Andrew's excited about that. Hey, Andrew, I know it's going to happen one day, Scott. We're going to come on here, and he's going to have like a Tampa Bay something on or nothing. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I notice he's interested in the Jaguars now.
There you go. That's the first step there, Scott. Shyt Clyde's getting the love from Space Nerd. Fuck yeah, Andrew. Certified pimp. Hashtag from Matt.
Doesn't mean I'm interested in the team, but did you see what Tampa Bay did last?
You can be interested in the team, man. You can still have a loyalty to your old team and get interested in your new state, Andrew. What did Tampa do? What did they do in the draft?
Drafted in Ohio State. Wide receiver. Can't even pronounce his freaking name.
Well, that's probably half the draft, Andrew. But I did notice in just scanning the top 30, Andrew, I noticed a lot of tackles and offensive tackles and linemen, more so than the specialty positions, Andrew. Because it all depends on who's available in any given year. Yeah, because typically a lot of clubs go for wide receivers. They go for the skill sets like wide receivers, quarterbacks, and running backs. But there are many like defensive tackles and offensive linemen that were also taken in the draft. We got Caden Martin checking in from the Giant 96 saying, "Hey,
Caden,
how you doing? Go ahead and say hello to your friend Caden right here."
Hey.
666 Shyt Clyde from our friend Matt checking in. There's Caden right there. Caden says, "What's up to everybody?" Hey, Caden, how you doing there? Welcome to the Vibe, man. I'm getting ready to do some not so serious news. I'm going to mix in fun articles and fun clips that we're definitely going to have a lot of fun talking about. Shyt Clyde gets the love from Peacunt. Matt gets 666 from Shyt Clyde. Peacunt shouts out you, Scott, right there. There you go. Widow Killer checks in and says, "Here's a little wrestling history for Andrew. Randy Orton made his SmackDown debut 23 years ago today, Andrew. That make you feel old, buddy? That makes you feel old when you can remember when somebody like started their shit. Oh my goodness. And now he's kind of winding down his career, getting close to it. Matt, Prop Master, you're getting all the acknowledgement from Sector 7 from Matt.
Brother Matt.
Hey, Gina Bobina checks in and she says, "I too am late and gay."
Right on.
Happy Friday to the lovely Gina Bobina. You know what we're about here on the Vibe. Matt checks in and says, "Vinny was fucking zooted beyond recognition last night."
Yeah.
Scott, I was doing pretty good last night. My lost interest was in the chat, and everybody was calling me out for being BF Chang last night, man, because I can't hide my shit. You know, like on all those early days when I told you I was a teenager and I used to sneak out and then come back and thought my game was tight. Right. I was probably coming back chinky-eyed like a motherfucker and had no idea my game was not tight at all, Scott. I am BF Chang. I get changed up like a mother. I had a lime drink last night, says Space Nerd, who is enjoying us in the 100 Proof Podcasting Replayables. Hello, lovely lady, Gina Bobina from Space Nerd. We're almost done at the opening chat family check-in. Gina Bobina Hoya from Pecan. Cannabis drinks are pretty good, says our friend Shyt Clyde. It's odd drinking and getting high, but they work. Yeah, Scott, I've never done edibles and I've never done the liquid ones yet, but they are. I think my friend Dave Daffler had some of those first cannabis edibles or consumables. Yeah.
I'm not really much up on them either.
Jasper Johnson checks in from Andrew the Giant 96. Welcome to the Vibe here. Andrew's co-streaming. Mushrooms are greater than pot, says Space Nerd. Oh, Matt told the world, docs. What do we do? We docs? Andrew is laughing. The Abelses were trashed last night. Yeah, Scott, they still are getting a head start when they do Killing with the Abels. Chris is on there pounding them down, and then they're having a hard time finishing up replayables on Thursday nights, man. Like literally, like Liz was literally like begging for the end of the show almost. Like no, please just end. I need to stop. Please just end the show. Like it got like that. So they were trashed. Chug, chug, chug. That was last night's show. It's a Cowboy Summer, according to Terry Nee. I would like to thank my mod friend Matt for throwing in BF Live the Vibe link over there on Andrew the Giant 96. If any of Andrew's friends would like to be my friend and help me get my subscriber count to 1,000, I would really appreciate it. Thank you all very much in advance. Gina Obina, she says, "Heyo, Peacunt and Space Nerd, Hoya Vegetarians, we will do Soulful Horoscope Readings today." We will, or also known as.
Oh my God. I have chips in my
We will do that because we do those on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So we have to see what the horoscopes have in mind for us going into the weekend. Widow Killer says there are unconfirmed rumors that Perry tried to sneak to the mountains this morning. Whoa.
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say it. Widow Killer seemed to say it. No way, Widow Killer. I saw him yesterday, Scott. It's always the same thing. Like he always threatens to go up until the day that they close the slopes, and he goes, well, now I can't go because they closed the slopes. But he'll come up with he'll say, I'm going. Then when he's off air, he comes up with every excuse not to go until they close, and the cycle repeats itself. So the season is wrapping up, and now he's saying, first thing next year, I'm going to be on the slopes. Scott, Tammy killed a great song, Killing Time.
Yeah, I know I don't know if you looked at him yet, BF, but the Tammy videos that I sent you for the whole this time, he's what he's referring to.
All right, somebody's getting ahead of us because we like to fall in Scott's hole here on the Vibe. That's where we look at Scott's favorite YouTube characters and locales. We can do that a little later on too. Or Reverend Wild Bill, you get the Hoya from Pecan as we're almost completed this opening chat family check-in. Bobby Nix checking in. What are you doing? He goes, oh my God, I will be up in a bit. Wendy just showed me something I need to recover from. She's only supposed to do that on air so we can play our little funny song, but let's see if that happens, and maybe we'll do that again. Grody to the max, Bobby Nick says Space Nerd. The Nightbot is running all of our programs bots like 100 Proof Podcasting, which I was talking about right there. That's on Rumble. There is Scott Fitzpatrick, the prop master. I'm going to show you some of his videos when we fall down Scott's hole. If you want to see any of those videos, Prop Master 69 by clicking on that link right there. The pre-show Breaking Poos. Breaking Poos. That's right. That's right. The Breaking Poos. I didn't even get to play that because he's not even here. We got the. This is what Bobby's singing at home right now.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
So Bobby's experiencing this hell by himself this morning. We're going to have to see. I'm sure he'll come in traumatized. Yes, thank you guys, says Space Nerd. We got that. Pecan, Hoya, and Takao from the Reverend Wild Bill. What are you going to know from the Reverend Wild Bill? I haven't played any of these in a minute, and I certainly haven't played any today. What are you going to know? The Reverend Wild Bill. Let's go. We're almost done. Let's do it. Let's wrap this up.
Oh, I just remembered what Wendy ate yesterday.
Oh, you're starting to make connections. What did she eat yesterday?
She just kind of like at a buffet, and Bobby Nick had a picture where she had like 3 or 4 sodas and a bunch of corn. I remember the corn is what I'm referring to.
Oh, boy. I remember. Oh, let's thank our friend Chris Popke for checking in. Hey, Chris. He just made that Breaking Poo song. This one right here. Whoa. Oh my God. Skipped on me big time. Son of a bitch. It was. Come on. Where's that? There it is. Can I get Andrew's analysis of the CFL and the current move by the BC Lions? He wants your CFL angle there, Andrew.
I don't know much about the CFL, but no,
they got 3 downs, they got a Rouge, and they got a Grey Cup. That's all you need to know about. That's all you need to know about CFL. The Jaguars needed a superstar to take the pressure off of the quarterback. Andrew, what do you think about that?
I totally agree.
Yeah, you can't have all just a passing game because they're going to blitz every time. So you need a running threat. You need multiple threats, so it takes a little pressure off the quarterback. Popke, you're getting the love from Space Nerd. Good morning to the beloved chatters from Popke. Nerd getting the shout-out love from Popke. Scott, stepping up on the soft drinks to BC. Stepping up on the soft drinks to BC.
To BC.
Not sure what BC is. Chris Popke, to Cal from Pecan. Popke says, P to the cunt. FJM says, Scott's stepping up the soft drinks. I see. There you go. That's that damn autocorrect there, Scott. Or
yeah, I've increased had some T-Wogo we might refer to, but I got bigger bottles.
Oh, boy. Yeah, Scott, I think I might have to start cutting some soda out of my life, man. I don't know.
I need to. I'm back on the sauce pretty hard.
Back on the sauce. Takao from our friend Brutal Pain checking in, who was in there. causing some fun trouble. Let me know how this link works, everybody. That link, it comes up, looks up convoluted. That's supposed to be the link for the brand new Bobby Nick shirt, I believe, if I did that right, because it says Bobby Nick in it. So let me know if that works. That should take you right to the Space Chief 75 design Bobby Nick shirt in his TeePublic store. I belong in a facility, says Terry Nee. Well, don't we all? Mine requires padding, says Terry Nee. Chocolate Teresa checks in and says, hi, our lovely Andrew. Hello, Chocolate Teresa. Chocolate Teresa. Hello, Chocolate Teresa. Do you like chocolate rain? Chocolate rain. Brutal Pain bones up and tick out from Pecan. Tits McGee gets the Hoyer from Pecan. Pecan gets shout out love from Brutal Pain. Tits McGee gets love from FJM. The Nightbot's running all of our friends' bots in there. Good morning to Brutal Pain from Space Nerd. Nerd gets the call from Brutal Pain. My big sister Kathy checks in and says the Dolphin has the best uniform in the NFL. I'm such a baby. The Dolphins make me cry. How you doing there, big sister Kathy? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Has the best uniform? I mean, I'm even thinking about that. I mean, they got some okay colors and all. I mean, it's I don't know. Never felt. I mean, they need like a mighty dolphin or something, Andrew, like an angry dolphin, right?
I wonder how far I am to one of the 3 teams in the state.
You'll have to see. Well, let's not try to figure it out too much on air because people will triangulate you and dox you. So let's not do this here. It was a big boy draft first round. I noticed that too, FJM. It was more, rather than all the skill guys, it was very much a big boy guys this time. Hoya Kath from Space Nerd. Kathy getting the love from Pecan. Matt checks in and says, Andrew, Matthew Golden is a good wide receiver. He's talking about your guy, I guess. He has hands, speed, and good field IQ. It's a good pick. I was actually hoping the Ravens would have drafted him, Andrew. So he's liking your pick.
He is, I've heard, I don't know if this is true or not, he had the fastest 40-yard dash on the combine, 4.29.
There you go. 40-yard dash, 4.29. Andrew's going to be excited to see how he makes out with the Green Bay Packers. Two Joints checks in and says, BF, Bobby Scott, and Andrew.
Joints.
We're doing it.
What's up, Two Joints, man? Another bro having fun hanging out last night. Two Joints getting love from FJM. Fuck Stephen A. Andrew's analysis is on point. Chris Popke, and I'm so glad you said that, my friend, because we've done Sports Heads for many years until we kind of did a little hiatus because my schedule was getting kind of full. But I like doing sports here. Maybe me and Andrew can bring the Sports Head vibe here on the day side now that Andrew's available on the day. But I have said, Popke, on many occasions that Andrew has more accuracy and more passion about his sports picks than a lot of these so-called professional guys out there. This is why we call Andrew the human sports ticker, because my dude will sit here and just spit off sports facts in the middle of every stream that we do, Popke. So I'm glad that you realize that. And pointed that out. Space Nerd says, it's fun to watch BF open his eyes wide to see BF Chang. Yeah, Scott, because I'm always, like in the show, like last night, I'm always like doing this. I'm doing the eye stretch. Right. She catches me doing the eye stretch because I get chinky as a mug. And I'm sitting here going, man, I know I'm chinky as a mug. So I try to do the straighten up, like if you're getting pulled over or something.
Yeah, like
doing it over and doing this shit. Like, look. No, officer, I'm not high at all. What you talking about, officer? I'm not high at all. I'm like doing that shit in the middle of the show, and then I just go right back to being chinky eye because you don't have enough strength to hold the eyes open, right?
Right.
We'll check out who's checking in here. Thank you, Space Nerd. Bobby's checking in saying, Andrew, Caleb Johnson is an offensive lineman. All right. Matt's getting shout out love to Bybee. BF Chang emojis are being utilized by my friend Two Joints. Perry emojis are being utilized by Brutal Pain. Thanks everybody here that supports me as a member monthly, man, and having fun using those emojis. I really appreciate and rely on your support. From Texas Tech, says Bybee. Matt Buddy, Bybee, Nerd, and FJM from Two Joints. Two Joints gets the bones up, Bud from Matt. Hey, Pecan from my sister Kathy. Lynette Johnson says cheers to everybody. PM, Chigger My says BF, I will always love you. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's do a Trigger My. How you doing there? Hey, Matt from Bybee. Your kids stop them drugs. You kids stop them drugs. Hoya, Trigger, everyone's fancy feline from Space Nerd. Trigger gets a shout out love from P Cunt. Space Nerd says drinking the pot, eating the pot, smoking the pot. Apparently she does all three, Scott. I don't know.
Yeah, nice.
You drinking the pot? Hey, Space Nerd from Trigger My. Bybee checks in and says Hoya from P Cunt. Hey, P Cunt from Trigger My. They before replayables. Yeah, the show that they do before replayables. Just Bart, it's been a couple days, buddy. He says, good afternoon, everyone. I'm home and feeling okay. It's cooler here today. Was 82 in Cleveland yesterday. It's 69 today. That's my favorite number. Electric Gino checks in and says, I'll be in the snow all weekend. Do not contact me.
Shut the fuck up.
There you go. Let's see. They were hammered before replayable, says FJM. Scott, see, this is what I noticed. They show up kind of already blitzed up, and they cannot make it through like halfway of the. They're going to have to do something about this. You can't show up to a drinking show drunk, right?
Right.
Thanksgiving Day, I'm in the snow, okay? I'm in the snow, and you can't stop me. Just Bart, shouting out Electric Head and Gino from P Cunt. What's up, P Cunt from Bybee, as we're almost near the bottom. Damn sorry, Scott, says our friend FJM. Electric Gino says howdy to P Cunt. Good afternoon, everyone, from Tiffany, Washington, checking in. Mrs. Bart. Head Gino, P Cunt, BP, and Bart Bones Up from Two Joints. Hey, P Cunt from Just Bart. Hello, Tiffany Washington from Electric Head Gino. And hello, everyone else from Electric Head Gino. FJM is smiling and getting high. Tiffany Washington Hoyer from P Cunt. Tiffany Washington shouts out Electric Head Gino. Hi, P Cunt from Tiffany Washington. Those are bots. Lynette Johnson checks in with her weather, and thank you for checking in on the vibe, Lynette Johnson. I can tell that you are. Thank you. It's 54 and sunny in the Rockies, where Lynette checking in from. Chris Popke is a Canadian brother, says Two Joints. Terry Nee says, anyone know where I put my wallet? I have a tee off time. Oh man, when you lose your wallet and your weed, that's kind of like the end of the world, man. You'll make it out there, Terry. Just don't be fighting like I showed in that video. Well, good morning to yes.
Every time when I was on that walk, and I'd sit down a couple of times to do, you know what, and when I got up to leave, I'd make sure, double check and triple check, make sure I didn't leave it behind, the weed.
Leave the weed, right? You're right, and your stuff, right? Because you'll be walking down the trail going, "What the fuck did I do?" or whatever.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Good morning, nerd from Two Joints. Buffalo emojis are being utilized by my friend Brutal Pain. Thank you for supporting me by the month. Colts got good running plays, says our friend Dirt checking in. Oh, I thought Scott blew a fart. That was Andrew coughing over there.
He's gonna barf.
You ever there, buddy? Better keep him off screen. I would like the Stream Elements bot for letting me know that my new friend Lynette Johnson subscribed to my channel, The Vibe. She's helping me get up to 1,000 subscribers here on The Vibe. Thank you, Lynette Johnson, for being part of my family. Two Joints getting the bones up from P Cunt. Two Joints, what's up from Lynette? Tiffany Washington gets a love from FJM. Not B-I-D-M. Hi, FJM. P Cunt, Lynette, and good morning, Tiff from Two Joints. Widow Killer says the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders have the best uniforms. Now that I agree with. Hey, Two Joints from Tiffany Washington. We got another docs going out from the Reverend Wild Bill. The best uniform and logo definitely goes to the Raiders, according to our friend Matt. Popke says, I think Kathy meant to say the Dolphins have the tightest asses in the league. I don't know. No, let's see. Good morning, Duke from Two Joints. Hey, Two Joints from Just Bart. Never mind, Gilda Radner. Never mind, the Gilda Radner. I remember that reference. Let's see. Terranese has found it. My back pocket. I usually keep my wallet in my front pocket. Ooh, what are you walking in the city lately? That's a city move to walk with your wallet in your front pocket. And Terry been hanging with Stuttering John, losing everything. And with that, folks, that wraps up the opening chat family check-in. What do you say we get on with the show?
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, hell yeah, that's what we're going to do. You're going to talk amongst yourselves. You're going to talk with me, and a vibe is going to create a positive vibe for 3 hours right here on the Vibe as I wind up my next piece of content to throw you guys. Let's get into it. Let's see. We can play this a little bit. We have fun. I'm going to get some of the nighttime people with this one. And then we're going to slide over to the news. I'm just going to play a little video clip. I learned it in India, says Telly. Oh, shit. What'd you learn in India? Hey, Scott's getting a shout-out love from Mandy Diff checking in.
Mandy.
Every time I see Mandy in the chat, it always makes me wonder the status of my smoking device. So there you go. Oop, there you go. Just had that little bud all fell out in one piece. There you go, Mandy. I'm ready. Don't threaten me with a good time because we will smoke today. Let's see. Hey, Mandy from Tiffany, Washington. I learned it in India. No, I learned it from watching you. Plus, I'm playing with a pastor, and you know how they are, says Terry Nee. Yeah, you mentioned your pastor friend to me before. Be praying you make some shots. All right, well, let's continue on here with the fun on the vibe. I'm going to bring some of the nighttime vibes here. Matt's here and a couple bros here.
Ours is frozen. Shout
We're going to get a war rack attack on the day side, Scott. This is some war rack.
out to my team. I feel like that we really chosen. Look at us. We always the topic when we drop shit. Hot shit when we drop it. Stop shit when we talking. Introducing Devin East, War Rack's new artist. You know, coming
straight out the shed. Oh, shit.
They coming, bro. You know we're coming. You fucking stuff.
Oh, shit.
Ready for this shit, Billy?
Straight off the phone. Straight off the cell phone.
Rack for life. Let's do a toast for all this hate coming out of the throats. Now I gotta charge like a buffalo. I'm an arrogant native, but I'm still not a hoe. They'll be talking big on our fucking posts. They be talking shit. They be doing the most, calling me a bitch. Saying I got trash clothes. They'll be calling me a dyke, but they some silly hoes. So I gotta kill it for my bro. Yeah, Billy go. They didn't even know I'm actually lyrical. My flow's so damn cold, like I'm Eskimo. I had to grow a mold like some Play-Doh. I don't play hoe today. Get dough. I love the hey bro. Alright, the label. They watch the cable. My time today, ho. My grind. The lethal. My evil. But these are my foes. I'm fly like eagles. No gas. I'm diesel. Yeah, now lethal. Yeah, glass is see-through. War Rack represent Chief East. You know how we coming, bro. Yeah, Chief baby. War Rack. War Rack to the death of me. You know how my gang gets down, baby. We do this shit. You heard? Real shit. Real rack shit, baby.
We around. Bro. Look, Mandy Diff saying, what the fucking hell this shit is this? Terry Nee can't stand him. He's up on replayables every time saying, no more War Rack. But Matt loves him. He said that's bars on bars. You don't even know. Church getting the love from the Matt. Church he going to church. He going to pass out, says Electric Gino. Matt's throwing it up. We got the big W, the big War Rack, the real rack shit up in here. Well, my view count did go down a little bit, so I don't know about that. But why don't we do, I saw somebody, Popke, didn't you ask that if you said something about Mandy catching fish right as it jumps on me. Where was it at? It went right here. There you go. You caught me a fish. Oh, you caught me a fish, oh Mandy. Mandy did catch you a fish, Popke. And look, she's going to cook it up for you right here. Check this shit out. We'll cook it up right
Tiny barbecue pit, the bluegill burner, monster edition.
Thought you won.
We're going to have to snatch up a forehead. Yes, sir. We got a nice one. It's a monster. Little green sunfish. He's going on the grill.
Get the meat.
Boom. Remove the gills, guts, scales, and scored him.
They be smoky. One coal. Crank dat.
Nothing like a day of grilling. Just got a little bitty bit of Earl, little bitty bit of fajita, straight from the deli. Fire's almost ready, boys. Fish going in. Get in there. Be gentle. Be leaning a little bit. Need a kickstand.
That guy sounds a little bit like Chris Sables and a little bit like Richard Christie.
We smoking, boys? It's been 6 minutes. Let's take a peek. What, dude? Bruh, I'm genuinely amazed. Look at that. Can't even lie. That's deli shoes.
There you go. That's Mandy. I don't know if that was Granny's fish or not.
Before I go? No. Might as well try to piss before you leave.
Oh, shit. All right, guys. Well, if you're going to go off camera and Darren's going to roll out after that, I'll say, Darren, have a great weekend, my friend. Hope you have a good one. Maybe we'll see you Monday on the next show, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Have a great Friday. Have a blessed weekend, man. I'm going to take Andrew off the camera right now, off the air. Okay. And then we're going to go. We'll catch back up with him in a minute. There you go. Let's get on with it. It's all that for himself, says Articulate John, checking in with that fish thing. There you go. No War Rack, says Space Nerd. And it's time for the asteroid when Terry Nee sees the thing. Well, let's see what it's time for with this guy checking in backstage. He is a bro, you know. I'm going to see if that link is working that I threw in for him. He's my friend. He's yours. He's up there in the Great White North, but now he's with us. He is Bobby Nick.
Boom, motherfuckers. Deep butt cheeks to y'all.
A deep butt cheeks to you, Bobby Nick.
I got deep butt cheeks.
There you go. We had a butt cheek related video on Replayables last night, and I got to throw that little clip in there, buddy. How you doing?
Oh, really? Cool. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad.
Good.
Actually, I'm actually recovering right now.
When you recovering?
Oh my God.
Oh well, yeah, we like
When
people.
Yeah.
What happened? Tell us about the horror that you experienced already off air.
Well, it's not poop. You know what? I wish it was.
Oh,
I wish it
no.
was, Bobby friend.
Oh no.
This chick's falling apart.
Means.
This chick is falling apart. This chick is falling apart. She sent me a picture of what she told me was a piece of her toe.
Oh no. I'm glad you didn't say uterus. I was really thought you were going to say uterus, Scott. I thought that's what I was going to say.
I thought she was menstruating or something.
I mean, I'm like, she's too old for that. I hope that's not it. Oh my God. Oh no. Yes, Scott, but my brain went there too, buddy. Absolutely. Once again, it's time for
I don't.
Why is she sending you people pictures of her toe? What? Explain,
I mean,
Bob.
it came off. It just.
It's like a large piece of her toe.
Like the top. The top.
Was it black? What were we talking about?
No. It's like I don't even know what I fucking seen, man.
I don't even know what you're saying, right? So oh my God. It sounds horrific. It sounds like I don't want to keep pursuing this, is what it sounds like. Sounds like I don't want to know. Oh my God.
It's just like the top of her toe. It's like I don't know if she's got some kind of fungus there or something, and it just ripped off.
Well, this is something I do want to know. I want to thank Two Joints, man, for hitting me up with the $2. 51 more subs to 1,000, BF brother. Let's get it, people. Thank you. Yes, I'm on a push. Andrew got 39,000. I'm just trying to get 1/39th of that. Get me 1,000. I already have mild monetization. I get some with 500. But once I hit 1,000, I'll be able to monetize videos and do some other things here. So I'd really appreciate any help getting to 1,000. And thank you, Two Joints, for the $2. Popke checks in and says, deli shoes? Deli shoes. It's delicious. Yes, it's very delicious. It's delicious. Space Nerd. No Rack from Terry Neen. They're in the No War Rack camp. No, Terry from Space Nerd. That was definitely Granny's fish. Exactly, Mandy Diff. There you go, Scott. There it is. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get on with the next one. The next one is Two Joints saying Golden Corral Buffet is to blame, Bobby Nick. She went to Golden Corral Buffet.
I don't know what buffet she went to, but she went to some buffet yesterday, and it was, she had a lot of food.
Scott was telling us about that, and I also heard you had Vinny, and he was tore up from the floor up.
Oh man, did he ever get roasted? First, he was drinking this root beer that was infused with some THC in it.
Yeah, that's what we heard. Yeah,
and then I guess, did he say he had an edible or what the fuck was it?
He ended up smoking a joint too. Or
it was a joint. Right. Yeah. So by the end of the show, by the middle of the show, he just was gone.
Mandy Diff doesn't seem to know who sent the pic.
It was Wendy. It was Wendy, Mandy. Oh my God, that's horrible.
Articulate John says, ain't impressed. I can get you a toe by 4 o'clock. You a toe by 4 o'clock.
You got a toe guy.
What's that, buddy? You know, he got a toe guy?
He's got a toe guy, yeah.
Poppy says she's rotting. She probably has the diabetes. Hi, Wendy. Here's Wendy pack for diabetes.
I've asked her if she has diabetes. She says no. But I don't know.
Bobby Nick. Mandy, Wendy sent it. Wendy, they told her, Bobby Nick, it's going to be okay. We going to love you through this. Oh, my God. We going to love you.
Appreciate that.
It's no way. Oh, my. Taco, I miss Taco Ticos. They closed Tico Tacos, Richard. Hey, that's my favorite taco place. Vinny sounds like we could hang, says Space Nerd. They weed beer now. I've seen it in the shop. Yeah, Mandy. Scott and I have talked about the weed beer and the edibles, but we haven't been down with either one of them yet. At least that's from my personal point of view. Indeed, Mandy. Articulate John getting the love. Good Lebowski reference. Articulate John right there. All right, let's get on with it. Taco tico. All right, well, let's get on with the news because I do got a few stories we can share in the BF Vibe Not So Serious News. So let me go to my little folder here, and I'll go over to said news. I'll run my element, and we'll see what's going down. And some of it is like draft related. I got a couple stories we can get into. We do Not So Serious News. This is the Vibe Not So Serious News. Hey-o. I am Bobby.
Okay, so Bobby friend,
Yes, sir.
Wendy actually wants me to send you these pictures.
Oh no,
And
I've
I
never
don't
been
know.
in this crowd before.
It's up to you, man.
Well, it's only fair if I see him that that everybody else be subject to him. So just put him in BF Live.
Okay.
And meanwhile, I'll try to carry on with the news. Like I don't know that that's going to happen. Hey, Andrew, I'm glad you're back just in time for this story, buddy. Hey, everybody, I'm sorry I missed the check-in. Been busy this morning, says Space Chief 75. Well, why don't we do this? Because I've done it the other day with just me and Andrew by ourselves. But we are about vibes, and we are about hooking up people and helping each other out and lifting each other up. And Scott loves this. I haven't had a chance to play it all week for on air together. So it's Friday, folks. This is a vibe. This is Space Chief 75. Look for him on Twitter X if you want original artwork, folks. This is a Terry Nee joint produced for Space Chief 75.
Fuck yeah!
It's a jam. Blood says, no thanks. I'll just listen to your reactions to the picture. What's up, Blood? Space Chief 75 is busy making art there. Mine just went by. You saw mine in the liftoff reel. Bobby Nick's got a Space Chief 75 shirt.
Right.
On sale now with the link in the chat. But hit him up for yours. Space Chief 75 on Twitter X. Let me know if that link works, Bobby Nick. I just put it in last night. All original artwork. You got a birthday party coming up. You got a major anniversary coming up. You want some tattoo art? You want pictures of your pets drawn? The missus can do that. Space Chief 75 on Twitter X. We're going to have fun today. I'm going to get on with the news. Yes. Good Lord. Art so bold that it mesmerizes, and you can get some mesmerizing art by clicking on the Space Chief 75 link that's running in the chat throughout the show, or just hit him up right there on Twitter X, Space Chief 75. CB's checking in and goes, Bobby, how much did it cost to build that studio you're in? It must have been 1 million rupees. 1,500,000 rupees, my friend. Welcome, CB. Checking in from Andrew the Giant 96 channel. Space Chief 75, fire in his eyes. Says 2 joints. Everybody loves that. It's a jam. How long are your dogs, Space Chief 75? He has the longest dogs out there. Andrew, I'm glad you're here for the first story in the not so serious news, buddy. It's sports related because we were talking about the draft last night. You said they had 200,000 people. Jim said they had 205,000 people coming for a draft party, Andrew.
That's what I said.
Right, 200, and well, he kind of rounded you up 205, but either way, we get it. It's a lot of people, Andrew. Well, check this out, buddy. You know, you're in Florida last year. Last year, I came down to a Tampa game, and we rented a car, and we had to find a place to park around the stadium, Andrew. And it's as you wind through the neighborhoods, all the different neighborhoods like parking on their lawn, they're trying to sell it. And you can just walk to the stadium. They tell you they'll watch your car. And I think we might have paid 40, 50, 60 bucks. Watch some of these prices, guys, that they're charging. When I show, this is a video of the neighborhood around Lambeau Field, 200,000 people coming to town looking for parking. And look at the prices as they drove through the neighborhood. Check this out. Park and pee, $100. Easy in, easy out. Park in somebody's yard, Scott. $100 again. Look, they got the flags up. $160 cash only to park, Andrew. Can you believe this shit? Like I said, I think the most I've ever played to park close to a stadium was like $50. $80, $100, $100, cash and Venmo. 100 bucks. $60, park in my driveway. Look, they got a cop there, it makes you feel good. So, park and pee, now that's a big thing now because you have a hard time finding places to piss when you're down there. But yeah, these people get like really they turn into like old small entrepreneurs and like they some of them will have like little parties. Scott, they'll set up like a grill and have food and drinks and you can park there like a whole thing. But man, I'm telling you, my goodness, $100 to $160 to park, Bobby Nick.
Wow, I mean,
that's pricey. Space Nerd says max I paid for parking was $35 in the late '90s for a Mariners game. Andy Diff is laughing. Electric Head Senior says they do this at Indy 500 too. Yeah. Primus Music. Oh, Jerry was a race car driver. I've been to some concerts that it would have been worth it really for just not to make.
Well, it's all about supply and demand, right? If the demand is higher than the supply, then what do? You got to pay extra.
Like I said, I've had this experience down in Tampa when I drove around Tampa, and like I said, the neighbors are having little picnic parties, and you can park in their yard, and it's kind of more of a vibe, if you will. But like I said, I don't think I paid but $50 with it, Bob. But yeah, these people made out. I imagine a lot of them did get what they were looking for these parking places. But yeah, $100 to $160. That seems a little excessive here. Seems a little excessive.
Definitely. Definitely, 100%.
All right. In my next
sun in your eyes, Scott.
Yeah, how about that?
It's looking pretty cloudy over there.
Them trees in the woods they don't have many leaves on them trees that block the sun out there. You know, it's funny. He's like glaring when he's supposed to be in the dark.
I got my glasses.
Let's see.
It just seems so weird that he's like almost squinting and there's like fog behind him.
Yes, it was funny, Bob.
Bones, are you off today?
Bono's off today. Like Stachunksta says, they do that at Wrigley Field too. Yeah, I understand they do that. And as a matter of fact, Stachunksta, when I was a young boy, I knew a person. We had a family friend that owned a house in the vicinity of our stadium, and they had a big lot in the back, and they let me park cars on it. Scott, so that was fun. I used to do that when I was a kid.
Right.
I would park cars for like a couple dollars each.
I think some of the buildings there offer seating up in the top of the buildings too, or something.
That would be a good thing too, right? If you have a building close by. Yeah, Scott. But the whole thing was back when I was younger, like people would just take over like a bank lot and just park cars on it, and then it would take everybody's money and they would just fucking leave, right? So you had that going on. So the cops were always like coming around and seeing what kind of operation you have. Well, the cop showed up on me one time, Scott, and instead of running, you know what I did when I saw him coming? I like just casually like walked high speed like around away from him, right? They chased me around the other side of the house, and they cornered me, But I was legit. Like I knew the owner of the house, but I didn't know how legit I was. I was just scared of the cops,
Right.
But I was like legit. I knew the people, and I was. Let's see. Take an Uber in, says Terry Nee. Taking an Uber in works for me, Terry Nee. I dread looking for Ubers when I leave an event because you literally have thousands of people trying to find one spot where they can find just their Uber driver. And ultimately, there's going to be mistakes are going to be made. Let's see. Bruno D checks in and says they would charge Andrew to park his wheelchair. Those savages. What's up, Bruno D? Checking in from Andrew the Giant 96 channel. Want to say hi to Bruno D there, Andrew?
Hi, Bruno.
Don't kill him with the enthusiasm there too much there, exactly. Andrew. I think we're losing Andrew. He's getting a little. Oh, there's parking.
How are you, buddy?
They made him get a Florida plate for that wheelchair too, Bruno. How much would it be to park and poo? That's right, because they had park and pee, but park and poo. I'm like, nah, you ain't coming in and busting my toilet up for. You gotta give me $50 more to bust my toilet up, Scott. Right?
Right.
I mean,
that's how you do it, Terry.
Andrew, did I hear that your dude left already? Your caretaker?
He leaves for a couple hours and then.
Oh, and then he comes back. Okay.
Bobby, we met somebody new today. Were you here when Dominique was on the screen?
No, who's Dominique?
He had two people at the start of the show. He had Dominique, who we met, our new friend, and he's got Darren there today. Did Dominique already meet too?
She's the boss of Dominique.
Okay. She wanted to see what was going on, huh?
She's the boss of Darren.
Okay. I didn't know if she was the boss, he was the boss, or just a co-worker, but thanks for letting us know. But yes, we met Dominique. So now we got two friends. So Dominique knows what's up. She said, I want to see what all this podcasting is about, Bobby Nick, or what he's up to. Ooh, taco salad sounds good, Space Nerd. Putting that on my list. They're talking about food like they always do here in the Vibe. I'd charge you $500 to drop the kids off at the pool. That would be a premium service, man. Like park and poo. I'm parking poo. That's funny. Oh, shit. That's a very good question, though. If I had that, like, would like he's saying $500, Scott, would that be enough to allow a stranger to poop in your house?
You know, if you might just be able to set up a porta potty.
You could. You could
as they walk by.
You could, but then you know the guy 2 doors down is gonna be like, "Hey, I got a porcelain throne for you. Ain't none of that porta potty." He'll put it on his sign. No porta potty. Actual, you know, they'll outsell each other like that with that shit. Chopping the kids off at the pool, going to Browntown. Andrew, the king of YouTube, says Bruno D. It sounds like he knows you very well.
Yes.
Terry Nee says people are taking money off for parking off interstate exits, scamming people thinking that they're attendants. Yeah, Terry Nee. So that's why they used to crack down when I lived near the stadium. And but I wasn't doing nothing wrong. Go ahead, Andrew.
You know, people are so nice to people who are just giving you frontline pass, but they could be mean too.
Yeah, there's that other side of that too, where people don't like you seeing, why does he get to get in front? And why you hold me up with your wheelchair? I got to stop this ride or whatever. There can be that too, I guess. Boom, everyone. Boom, Andrew. And thanks for the shout out to everyone from Bruno D, a new friend, a new member of the BF Live chat family.
Boom, Bruno D.
Is Scott having a stroke? No, he's just that's kind of how he moves around all the time. It's kind of
getting ready, preparing to smoke.
It looks like you're grunting one out, Scott. That's, to be honest with you.
The sun's right in my eyes, and I ain't got no glasses or eyebrows. I ain't got no eyebrows either.
He's like, he looks confused. Like, what's going on here? What is going on here? It's a weird show. Women are always bossing us. Terry Nee says about Dominique coming here being the boss. It's our job, Terry. That Space Nerd reminds us as we carry on with the second story I was about to show you.
BF link. Could somebody drop BF's link in my chat?
I think Matt already did, but I'll take it again. And I want to thank, I think I already thanked who already joined me. I think it was Lynette who got me up to 950. 50 more to go, people. I want to see that number. I need that flip to change to 1,000. I'm out here just grinding and trying to get subscribers 1, 2, 3 at a time, the best way I can. I'm not trying to buy nothing around here. Let's see. Andrew is the king of YouTube. People are taking the money. Boom, Andrew, the shout out. Scott having a stroke. Women are always bossing. It's our job. Scotty, do you need help? He's okay. That's just human nature, Andrew. It will never change as far as the wheelchair thing. Hey, Bob, did you see if that link's working, buddy? That's how it showed up real big.
Which link was that?
That's supposed to be the link for your shirt. It just showed up like that when I copied and pasted.
Oh, shit. I don't know.
It says Bobby Nick, T-Public, Bobby Nick, but I don't know why it ended up so damn gigantor. I copied and pasted it and threw it in my Nightbot right there. I just want to make sure it's working, or I'll do a little change to it if I have to.
I don't think I'm seeing it posted anywhere in the chat.
Let's see, I'm looking for it. Nightbot. It's that Facebook one. All right, let me see. Hang on. Nightbot Facebook.
I see it in the chat.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Follow the link.
It's right above
it
the
ends
last
up being
chat.
a link where you got to click it a second time, Bob. We'll have to clean that up a little bit. It does work.
Oh, yeah.
And I did put a label on it that said that's Bobby Nick's. I'll have to clean that up a little bit there, Bobby Nick. All right, I'll clean that up. How to make it work better. Hey, the lovely sweet Scorpio's checking in with all hearts and love for us today. Hi, sweet Scorpio. You know what's up. Here's Andrew the Giant. He's joining me on BF Live today. Now that he's Florida man and he's got time on the day side. He don't got to go to that program no more. Space Chief says, when the Grateful Dead rolled into Indiana, every house on the road to Deer Creek Amphitheater became a campground. The people would even hang dead banners from the house to get people to stay there. Matt checks in and throws that link just like you asked. Thanks anybody that would, please, if you want to be part of the BF Live, the Vibe family, it's absolutely free if you can subscribe over here. There's the Bobby Nick in the lounge link. Granny said, which one of those trees did Scott crawl out of? Let's see. What's up? How you doing, Granny? Let me see. Here's a story about a little outside stuff going on since Scott's out in the woods. This is about a rowdy woodpecker unmasked as the culprit behind 25 acts of car vandalism in Massachusetts. So these people were ended up with cracked windshields. They thought it was vandals until they discovered that it was this little bastard right here, Scott. Now, I didn't know that they fucked up windshields. I didn't know they did that.
I never seen him do a windshield, but we used to get him on top of our house in the metal. The little piece of metal was up there for like a chimney type of thing.
Tin.
It'd go up there and peck on it, man.
Yeah, and make you want to go up there and just knock them off the roof. Yeah, but I've never really known that they would go and not to do 26 cars. So let's read what this little bastard did. A Rockport, Massachusetts neighborhood is getting vandalized by an unlikely criminal. A pillated woodpecker.
I agree, CB.
What's up? Is that what you agree with?
The old place.
Fuck yeah, there's somebody that knows what's up, man. You're absolutely right, CB. There were many times where we would be doing a show with Andrew and have him on screen, and he'd be clicking and vibing with us, and then he would come back from being off camera and be a little extra groggy, wouldn't he, CB? So there's somebody that's been around for a minute. CB's the old place was turning Andrew into a zombie. That's right. You know what's up. He said pecker. he said pecker. I did say pecker. I said wood. He said wood too. Yeah, he said wood. Okay. All right, let's continue on though. This Rockport resident, Janelle Favaloro, said she was among the first to realize that a local woodpecker was behind a rash of car mirror smashings. Favaloro tells people that she spotted the male woodpecker. Of course, it's got to be a dude, right? The male woodpecker destroying one of 25 mirrors that he has busted so far. After this break in Rockport's car vandalism case, Favaloro posted a comical description of the bird's business on a neighborhood Facebook group. And it says, there's been a vandal breaking vehicle mirrors, Favaloro wrote. He is described as 18 to 24 inches tall, wearing black and white and with a red hat. So look, here's another shot. They got multiple shots of this guy, this asshole. Look at him. Apparently he likes to just fuck up car mirrors.
I get, what's it doing? Seeing its reflection and attacking it or something?
I really don't. Okay, but what Terry Nee, maybe Terry Nee's onto something here. They think it's another bird because of the reflection.
But how often do you get one land right there? You know, they don't land there often.
Well, yeah, they're like, he's on this RV. He's on the side of the door, heading for it. Look what they smashed that motherfucker. God damn, he like plexed on that till it smashed. Someone should be investigating that old place Andrew was in. Well, maybe FJM. I mean, we said enough on screen to let them know that people were watching. We have a pecker. We have a pecker that hits our chimney too, Scott. It took me forever to figure out what the sound was. I thought I had a furnace problem. It thought it was a little ticking in the furnace. Hey, what the fuck is that? Hey. Yeah, maybe we have to get past that. If the locals don't call it Woody, they're missing out, says Space Chief 75. That pecker is a dick. JFK Headchunk checking in today, buddy.
Headshot.
What's up, JFK? Granny says they used to cap the tops of light poles with tin, and those fuckers would get up there at 6 a.m, and it sounded like gunshots. Yeah, I do remember that because they would used to have so the water would maybe drain off a little bit better off of them.
Yeah.
I'm woodpecker talk. Tits McGee checks in and says, we had a huge one. She had a huge pecker last year, apparently. I had a huge one last year. Last year, that knocked on the frame of the front door. I answered that door so many times. Holy shit.
Holy shit. That's crazy.
Funny. Like, hey, who's at the door? Who's playing games with me over here? Hey.
But that would sound exactly like someone knocking, right?
Tits McGee. They got all the problems over there. She got woodpeckers knocking on the door. She got 2 feet of snow on her deck. They got all kind of shit going on, Tits McGee. Thanks for coming in here and being positive. Granny would chuck rocks at him to try to get him to stop doing the fucking noise on the 10. Terry Nee says we had a cardinal that would come 21 window every year for about 5 years and attack itself. It's Pecker talk with Bobby Fran. Yeah, it is. What is this for? Gaming or just a podcast? Hello, stiff number one. This podcast is what you're watching is BF Live The Vibe. And Andrew the Giant is co-streaming it over there. But we're about positive vibes, fun news articles, sound clips, fun internet stuff. But mostly about positive vibes and just hanging out and making the most of everything. Welcome to BF Live The Vibe. Stiff one checking in.
It's a segmented show.
That's right. We're doing segments here. And right now we're doing the not so serious news. We're talking about this bird, this woodpecker. Look at that. They got multiple shots of this asshole. Just vandalizing the shit out of stuff. But I didn't know like I said, I didn't know they went after car mirrors and windows. So there you go. People are probably wondering who the vandal was. It was the fucking woodpecker.
Birds are stupid.
Oh, wait a minute. Terry Nee resembles that remark.
Oh, sorry,
woodpeckers are not allowed. They're not allowed. It's funny. But you know, Stiff, we do love old gaming here. There's some gamers in the crowd here and in the chat. So welcome. You're among friends. Woodpeckers are not allowed. How about this next story? I bet this story is allowed. Scott, I think I told this story about a month or two ago about the cicadas that are coming.
Right.
That big brood of bugs that are coming. We're getting like the 14 or the 17-year ones here. The ones that are going to be bouncing off. They're going to be bouncing off of us, bouncing off of things. They're going to be littering the ground. But for more on the cicada story, I'm going to turn you over to the Bikini Report, who's going to tell you about what to expect about the new brood of cicadas that we're expecting this spring. Take it away, and one of my favorite colors, take it away, Bikini Report.
Haters, be warned. Billions of cicadas are getting ready to emerge and hit at least a dozen states. This year's cicada swarm is from brood 14, and that's the second largest brood of periodical cicadas in the country. They only emerge from underground every 17 years, and when they do, it's en masse, and they'll stick around for about 4 to 6 weeks. This year, they're expected to show up most in Kentucky and Tennessee, but are also likely to be seen in several other states, including Georgia, Maryland, Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, Ohio, and North and South Carolina. So if you're in one of the affected areas, get ready for the possibility of huge swarms of the big flying insects buzzing loudly as they hunt for mates. On the plus side, they're not interested in people or pets and generally aren't dangerous. But if you're in a major swarming area, you could end up with a big pile of dead ones when the whole process is over. Yeah, gross, but not harmful. What would you do if you woke up one day to thousands of these things covering your yard?
I will.
Tell us in the comments and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Bikini Report. That's one of my favorite colors. That's probably my favorite color right there, Scout. That lilac color.
Yeah,
that's a nice color.
I like that color. There
Better than the one yesterday, was it?
Oh, that one yesterday. Somebody said it looked like 2 face masks over them titties yesterday, Andrew. You're right. This one was.
You know what? You know what, though, Bobby Friend? I like it better when she takes it off. You know?
Ooh, I like it on the floor. I like that bikini looks good on you, girl, but it looks better on the floor, girlfriend. There you go. Well, that was a good one. That wasn't so bad today. But yeah, we're expecting that big swarm of them. And yeah, like they just fly aimlessly. I think they got like heat sensing vision. And so in the summer, Scott, they'll just like fly in the air. And if you happen to walk by, they just land on your arm. They just, wherever they can.
Right.
They're like, this is good. And they'll just grab onto it. And they're very harmless. They don't, like they said, they don't bite. They're just more of a dirty nuisance because, like you noticed, Scott, all of those those exoskeletons, they're going to be littered. They're going to be all over the place during this one. Let's see.
It's hard to catch them when they're coming out of that exoskeleton, though. I've only done it one time, able to catch one when it's actually in the process.
I have seen it, Scott, because we have so many around here that you could find it multiple ways because they'll stick to the tree while they're doing it and all. So you will see they're like halfway out of it and they're like crawling out. They're like crawling out that son of a bitch and all, and half their ass is still in there. So yeah, it's a wild time of the year. Gino Bobina says that we should get Scott to do his own Bikini Report. Ooh, that's cool. I don't know about him. I don't know if you can handle that action.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mandy Diff says, yay, I'm in one of the states. They're going to swarm. My German Shepherd will go nuts over the bugs. The bugs is the bugs. A flamethrower time, says Widow Killer. They are harmless. They are very harmless. Like I said, the most they'll do is like fly into you. They might stick to you and you just go like that. And they go right off of you, or just you can brush them off most of the time. They never bite. Like I said, they're just more of a nuisance because, like I said, I was outside painting many years ago. Granny says that I fought a woodpecker when I was 8. They can get super mad when you climb a tree with a nest in it. I imagine, yeah. I don't ever want to become between any living animal, wild animal, and their young. It's a gay color, says Terry Nee. Well, maybe that's why I like it, Terry Nee. Spacey 75 says, Granny, is there an animal that you haven't fought yet but want to? That's funny.
A good question.
And I know what Space T means because it does seem like that anytime an animal is brought up in any chat, Granny does have a related story. Hey, I wrestled a gator, I fucked a gator, I wrestled a bird, or what have you. So there you go. So that'd be a good thing to know. Are there any animals on your list, Granny, that you haven't fucked with yet? Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That's how we do news here on The Vibe, man. And for anybody joining us from Andrew the Giant 96, just fun, light news stories, positive shit. But let's get on with the show. That was the BF Live, The Vibe, not so serious news. Now, on with the show. Coming at you on a Friday with my great bros. Andrew, the Florida Man Giant, Bobby Nick from up there in Canada, and Scott Fitzpatrick from the woods and parts unknown. This is the Vibe family. This is the Stream Show 295. It's Friday, folks, and it's 129 where I'm coming to you from, me and Andrew, on the East Coast of the United States. We do a 3-hour show, so right now we are exactly halfway through a said 3-hour show, but we're nowhere near done having fun. We're going to have a whole other show on the other side of this 2.5-minute piss break, folks. We got to pause for the cause, so this is a great time to do such thing.
I will be dancing to this too.
Andrew will be dancing, and many of you will be doing the pee-pee dance. This is time for the piss break. Andrew's getting ahead because he knows we're about to take a 2.5-minute piss break. That's all it takes, folks. But it's time to pause for the cause. You can grab a drink.
Piss outside.
Hell yeah, piss in the woods. You can grab a drink, you can grab a smoke, you can grab a snack, but grab a friend and tell them that no one has more fun than we do in the middays right here on The Vibe. And when we come back, we're going to fall in Scott's hole. We're going to fall down Scott's hole. We're going to do the National Day calendar. We can do maybe some of WTF, what the fuck is this? Maybe we'll get to our sexy segments. We're going to have to do Rock You Like a Horoscope. We got shit to do, folks. We got shit to do and get through. But none of it happens until we do this piss break, folks. 2.5 minutes and more fun on the other side right after this.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down. Pee-pee. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Maybe I did, and maybe I did. I'm back from PP touching time. I think we're all back here, and this is the Vibe Stream Show 295, folks. 5 shows away next week, next Friday. Without missing shows, should be my 300th throw. Space Chief is laughing. May I ask, what is a Florida Panther? That's an actual panther that exists in Florida, and it's also a hockey team. Let's see. Pecan says, I know you touched your pee-pee. You know I did. I've never seen a live Florida Panther up close. Seen him dead on the side of the road, says Granny. That's the next animal he wants to wrangle with. Granny wrangling a mountain lion next, says Mandy Diff. I fought a lot of wildlife, but never a big cat next, he says. Bring it, BF. There you go. I was dancing there. Granny fought an alligator pussy. Wait a minute. Andrew will stream on stream, says Gina Bobina. She sounds like she knows
That's right.
what goes on here.
Scott, look at the VF live chat. Scott, do it now, please. Do it.
At the chat. You tell me to look at the chat? You mean, yeah, Bobby, Nick, I was seeing that during the break. Yeah. You mean the BF Live group that we have, our group chat.
It's fucking horrible. It's horrendous.
I know you said, wait a minute. Now I'm looking at it too. What the, that looks like food, Bobby, Nick.
Oh my God, dude.
That looks like a peanut. That looks like
it's like a walnut or something.
It looks like a walnut.
Oh, dude.
Wait a minute. That's the first. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I see where she took. Oh no! I see where she took it from.
Yeah,
oh my
God!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh no! Oh no!
You didn't know we're selling a bit, but oh my!
Oh no! Oh no!
She's gotta go to a doctor.
I know.
I
don't know.
That's some of why she can't walk.
And she sent them to me privately, Bobby Nick.
Did she?
Yeah, she sent them to me too. Send it to me, Nick, says Mandy Diff.
That's the worst I've ever seen.
I know.
Gina, we wish that we were talking about Wendy's poop this time, girlfriend. But Bobby, before he even came on air, got pictures of what he was told was a piece of Wendy's toe. And that's what we're looking at right now. And he's right.
Did that chunk come up with a big toenail? Is that what?
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Okay. I'm gonna try to act like I can continue doing the show right now.
And it's hard to gross me up. That's one of them.
Ooh, I gotta get like it's on my screen. I gotta take it up. I'm seeing it out the corner of my eye to take it down.
That's why it took me so long to get up here, Brian. Man, I was recovering. I was like, oh
God.
Wow.
Popke says, I have to see it. I have to know.
You don't want to see it.
Should I put it in Discord?
Do it. Do it.
Dang Lizard says, the perfect moment to tune in. Well, let's try to, how about that? Since you're here, Dang Lizard, and we need to change this up a little bit, man. Let me try to lighten the mood here. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. That's just what I've been dealing with this morning.
Like,
I'm gonna have visions of that from now the rest of my life, probably.
Yeah, like I think a lot of people that watch me know me well enough now. I don't come here and do oohs and ahs and try to like sell you on an emotion or a feeling that I'm not having. Oh my God. Let's cleanse our palate with this. I'll go through some chat while we change this a little bit. This is our friend Dang Lizard checks in. So he had some lighthearted stuff. This is Joey C., the master of reenacting the Hindenburg. Yeah, well, the humanity, the horror. Yes, Gina, her freaking toe.
Jesus God.
Wendy has the sugar. Say goodbye to the feet.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, buddy. Dang Lizard.
And she says she doesn't have diabetes.
FJM just lets us know that he officially just stopped eating his Chinese food. I got to put one in there. There you go. I have to put one in Discord. You think? I thought put them in Discord. What do you think? She wouldn't mind.
She wanted me to share it with. I think she wanted you to put it up on the show, but
I'm not going to do that.
The whole top of her foot looks like a lizard.
I know she's scaled.
What I will do,
scaly, Scott.
I will make sure that the link is. Oh, how can I do this? Let me. I gotta save them. Gotta save them to something. Let me do.
It's like elephant hide or something.
Yeah, man.
Let's try this.
How does that even happen?
Let me try. I'm in the thing.
That chunk that come off is big.
It's huge.
Let me see.
When you said a piece for a toe, I thought you was exaggerating, dude.
Me
No,
too.
man.
I was hoping he
No.
was exaggerating. Let's see. Where's this at?
It's a showstopper for sure.
It is, man. I'm gonna put this in the chat. I mean, in the Discord. Wendy Toe 1. I'm gonna call that one.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Wendy, look at even Scott's rocked, and it's hard to rock Scott a lot, man.
I know.
It really is. Like Scott is into like gross and stupid and silly shit, but I can tell,
man. Scott, why do you think it took me so goddamn long to get up here, dude?
Yeah.
I'm currently downloading them to my computer so I can share them with you. Let's see.
I'd rather look at poops every day than see that.
I know. This is
Hi,
bad.
folks. Your view is important to hear on the vibe. But right now, we are dealing with something in real time. Oh my God.
I gotta go watch some birds or something play and get this out of my mind.
I know.
Okay. I'm going to slide this over to my live folder. I'm going to put these in the BF Live Discord. We have a Discord called 100 Proof Podcasting. In 100 Proof Podcasting Discord, there's a section called BF Live. I'm going to put said pictures in there right now. Upload file. I'm going to go to my live folder where I put them so I can find them.
If you hate yourself, go look at them.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Here's toe 1.
You want to suffer.
I lost track of toe 2. There's toe 1. Toe 1. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Let me hit enter. It's there, folks. It's there. Number 1. And then where did
Let us
toe
know
2?
what you think.
Where did toe 2 end up? Christ, I have to download it again so I can find it. Son of a bitch.
I'm kind of concerned for her health now.
Yeah, we should be.
Yeah, we need to get her some help or something, or talk to somebody. That's not right.
Oh man.
One more. So if you go to the 100 Proof Podcasting right now and you go to BF Live, you will see this, but be warned, it's gross.
It's not for the faint at heart.
No. No.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Viewer discretion is advised. Yeah, not head scratching, but to see. Invite
that
people.
piece that come off look like caramel coated popcorn.
Oh. All right, folks. Well, you asked for it. Do it at your own risk. There is the fresh 100 Proof Podcasting Discord link right there. I just threw it out there. Holy moly.
We're not overselling it.
My stomach is feeling a certain way. I feel like that I had a stick put in the spokes of my life, Bobby Nick. I can see why you weren't here on time. So let's change it up. This actually looks cool. I think this might put like the watercraft business. Give them a little challenge. Check this thing out, guys. Watch us. You doing dry land? Watch this shit. Oh shit! Look at the big back tire, bro. This might put the watercraft business out of business. All right, well, we got some reactions coming in to people that must have went over to the 100 Proof Podcasting channel. Let's see what everybody's saying. We got Andrew. We got Terry Nee saying, do it. No. Do it. No. Do it. No. Pecan is saying, hey, PC, JFK head chunk. Shout out, Pecan. You can't offend me, brother. Processed food feet. 2 Joint says, hey, Scott, I hear sunglasses keep the rays out of your eyes, bud.
Yeah, it's of all times for me not to have them.
Scott watched Cyrex.
Yeah, the head scabs have nothing on this.
Buttons on corner. Does Wendy's have diabetes feet? You go to the Discord and you tell me. Terry Nee says, is sweet Jesus God in heaven?
Yeah, Terry, it's bad.
Looks like a little hamburger.
Oh God, she'd lose weight if somebody just threw something at me. Hang on.
Wait, threw something at you? Like something fall out of a tree.
Threw something out. Yeah, somebody. Hang on, I got.
What the fuck?
Got monkeys in the trees throwing shit at him. What the fuck's going on? Popke is so excited about seeing this. Good grief, says Mandy Diff, who must be over there.
Okay, I see them. They're coming over the other side of the house. They're throwing whatever this is. They're throwing at me from the other. Oh, here they come more.
Jesus Christ!
Well, who's close enough? Is it by me? Like, who's throwing shit at you? Who's throwing?
It's my daughters because they're coming in fast now.
they're like, Dad's outside on a podcast. Let's fuck with him. They like, drink some coffee, you tired son of a bitch. There you go.
There's another one.
What is that? Is that yogurt or what the fuck is
coffee
it?
Pods.
I guess it's coffee creamers or something.
It's little coffee pods.
Oh.
There she is. There's somebody on the roof.
There's somebody
I was
on the
wondering
roof.
how the accuracy was so good. I thought it was coming from the other side.
Oh shit! There you go. All right, let's see who else is reacting to seeing Wendy's picks. That's her toe. Mandy saw it. Wait, did she lose her toe to diabetes? She showers once a month. What do we expect to happen? Caution. I've been concerned for her health over 20 years. Her health, says Popke, for 20 years. Over Scott's left shoulder, it looks like somebody hanging in the background. Oh, he's throwing him back now.
Oh, I about hit a window. Better not do that.
Oh, yeah.
Crocodile feet Wendy. Some like dang lizard's been there. That is fungus, says Terry Nee.
She'd lose weight.
It's gotta be, right?
Scale that off.
Yeah, I know. Fuck. She's a lizard queen.
We have to send her for a pedicure and film it.
Her the size
oh my
of shoes
God.
she wear would go. She could go down a size.
Mandy Div seen it because she says, I'm scarred for life.
Man.
The pedicurist would. I think the pedicurist would need time to recover from.
Exactly.
They would, shoes off?
Honey, get your gross foot out of here. Foot looks like an alligator foot, says Terry Nee. You can't slow down or you will sink. And that on that show that I just showed there, just showing Granny. No, bro, I'm not. You gotta go to Discord, bro. You gotta link, or Bobby Nick will send it to you or some shit.
I can send it.
He only wears sunglasses indoors. Yeah, that's right. He is kind of backwards on that. Let's see.
I forgot it. I don't know where I am.
And he always wears sunglasses. Can't see his brows anyway. Glasses on his face. I shaved my eyebrows once. I looked like the kid from Mask. Glasses on his face. Yes, he did. He did it for Super Chat. Glasses on his face. Glasses on his face. We got MacGyver checking in. MacGyver saying, Andrew, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, MacGyver?
MacGyver's been checking in on the vibe because Andrew's co-streaming on Andrew the Giant 96. Sniper says 2 joints.
Yeah.
Yo, Andrew, what's the score at now? Like, you don't even know if you're watching none, but he knows you're always watching something. Andrew, watching anything right now?
No.
No.
I got no TVs in the room.
All hail the Lizard Queen, says MacGyver. Yeah, if you go onto the 100 Proof Podcasting link that I threw in there, and please join while you're there. It's absolutely free. Go under BF Live, and you can see the horrific pictures of Wendy's feet in there. I haven't smoked, and seeing that, I don't think weed can help. Damn.
No.
Skull, where you been, brother? Checking in. Skull. Bones and Hoya just finished my last meeting of the week, so he's ready to go. And Skull, are you aware that it is a special time for Perry Caravella Live today? It's 2 Pacific. That's 3, 4, 5 o'clock Eastern for me and Andrew. I'll see you in the chat later on the night. 5 East, 2 Pacific for Perry Caravella Live. All right. Like that bike kind of thing was cool, but anything that I'm thinking about, it's like I see this thing, but I'm still thinking about Wendy's foot. I do that next segment. I'm thinking about Wendy's foot. I'm doing this, but I'm still thinking about Wendy's foot. It's like I think the rest of the show is just faking it and constantly thinking about Wendy's foot. I think that's what the end of the show is going to be.
We're in post-traumatic stress disorder, BF. This is the beginning of it.
Watching Power Slap. Yeah, I can only take so much of that. I don't.
I am so unnerved. I'm so unnerved right now.
But like I said, I'm not one for coming on here being dramatic and putting on what Scott. What he's doing? Oh, he's trying to take a picture.
Stretching my back. My back's hurting.
Okay. All right. Very disturbing. She definitely needs to see someone about her feet, says Pecan. Jimmy Bezos says, Andrew, do you like getting manicures and pedicures? I love a good spa day, Andrew.
I haven't got one ever.
All right, now Andrew's going to show you his feet. Okay, no, maybe not. I can't back that up. Too Pacific. That's specific. That's too specific. That's right. Two. That's why I said 2, 3, 4, 5 East Coast time. Thank you.
Okay, so Wendy has just messaged me saying that she has stuff that she puts on her toes and feet. She's been to the doctor about it, and they keep on telling her to just put the stuff on her foot.
It puts the lotion on, but it does no good. It puts the lotion on.
Holy shit. WTF, that means what the fuck? It sounds like Granny made it there. I really don't get the first toe pick. Did it fall off, and is she holding it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yes.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Yes, dang,
look at the fucking big toe. Look at the chunk that's out of the big toe. That is the chunk that came off of her big toe in her hand.
It just gets more and more real the more we talk about it. Skull bones up from Pecan. Hey, check out Scott Fitzpatrick, the prop master, when you're not being grossed out right here on YouTube. Give me Bezos gets shout out love from Pecan. Bones to Pecan from Skull. Corns, there's where the corn is. Man. All right, well, why don't we do this, man? We fell down a Wendy hole. Popke says, oh my God, I was driving to the beach and just saw that toe. That's fucking crazy.
It is. It's horror. It's horror. It's real fucking life horror, man.
We don't play on here. We don't. Dang Lizard saw it too.
I sent it to Stormy and she says, are you kidding me? That's fake.
I think Stormy knows Wendy well enough to know that Wendy ain't nothing fake about Wendy. Wendy don't put on airs. Wendy just comes on being Wendy. Dang Lizard saw it because he's throwing up. Well, man, we just fell down Wendy's hole, but we got to go down Scott's hole.
That's pretty
Let's
bad.
go down Scott's hole. Let's get out of here. Come on.
Oh, give me some Scott's hole.
Jesus Christ. I might need a smoker bowl after that. Like Mandy said, I don't know if it's going to do any good. Like, that, damn it, I'm doing it, Mandy.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
I just want to say, Popkey, fucking nice job, awesome voice, dude, for real.
Yeah. And that's high praise coming from Bobby Nick, because Bobby Nick gets often praised for his singing prowess. So yeah, that's a lead vocal by Chris Popke. That's a Chris Popke joint with a little me. He had to throw me in the background because he was better on that one. There you go. What the fuck is that? That is the horror. That is Wendy's toe. She's a killer croc, says our friend Chris Popke. I'm starving, says Articulate John. Well, don't go to the BF Live in our Discord because you will be grossed out and it will ruin your appetite, Articulate John. The safety ropes are ready and in place. All right, so we got a couple too here from your boy Cyrax here today, Scott. Down in Scott's hole is where we're at. We're trying to get out of the Wendy hole.
I don't know if you got the Tammy ones. If you just want to play one, either Cyrax or the Tammy ones would probably be better.
Okay, let me see. Did you
throw
them in there and I missed them? Yeah. I got two Cyraxes that you put in there. Let me get your
a little bit before that. I think before you sent the link, I might have sent them. I sent them directly after yesterday's show.
Yeah, okay, that is why. Okay, I'll go right to them then. Thank you. Yep. All right. Ooh, I just went past the Wendy picks again. God damn it. Get to those. Son of a bitch. All right, yeah, we're way up above here. Oh, well, wait a minute. Okay. All right, we're gonna do this. Let's do the Tammy ones. I have you called it Wasting Time and one's called the Homeless Song.
Yeah. One of them is her after the pudding. If you guys remember the pudding incident, that would be the homeless song.
Okay, let's do that. Yes, Tammy famously ate pudding with her, the elegant that is Tammy. So let's go. We're down Scott's hole. And still trying to act like we didn't see what we saw. This is Tammy. Tammy's homeless song.
What I want is some chips
See her chin.
and some Cheetos.
Oh, she got like shit on her chin.
Gonna have me a Cheeto,
Oh, no.
and that's none of your damn concern.
What?
Unless you pay my rent, shut the fuck up about me being homeless.
The rent thing.
Homeless.
Homeless, but internet famous.
Keep your mouth shut about me being homeless.
Looks like she has a similar diet to Scott Fitzpatrick there. Just saying.
I got
Noticing.
pudding on my chin, yeah, I do, oh yeah, I do.
What the fuck?
Booba-dooby-dee-dee. Shut up. Are you homeless?
She's a fucking trip because as soon as people like care about her, she fucking mocks them and makes fun of them. But then the other side is she'll cry about nobody notices her, nobody cares about her.
Yeah.
She wants it on her terms. So she had that pudding on her chin, huh?
Yeah, that was from the pudding cup that she ate the other day we watched.
I think she's holding an armadillo, says the
Man.
Okay, was that from the same stream, Scott, or was that?
Yeah, that was directly after the pudding when she ate the pudding cup and.
Yeah,
and
she went on.
it.
She had to wash it down with some Cheetos after that.
Right.
It looks like the same session. Hey, Popke was saying, "Hey, Bobby Nick, invite me to the next karaoke jam, Bobby Nick."
Hell yeah, bro.
There you go. The safety ropes are ready, and we're getting on it. I'll put you. Oh, you good? I can put you backstage if you and Grandma need to talk.
No.
All right, let's continue on here. I got the second one, Scott, and this one, is Tammy wasting time.
This one's her singing along that song. That
we got the sounds. We have Wendy's dilapidated rotten toe picks, and now we got the song stylings of Tammy Hall.
Not a fucking thing wrong with that. I'm just killing time, babies. Just killing time. It's killing me. Drinking myself blind.
Tammy's going to come to the next karaoke party with Bobby Nick and Popke.
Yeah.
Cause that lie really buried me.
She's killing time, Scott.
Yep, killing time.
Killing time. Let's see. We got the do and the da, the do da, the do the da da da, the do. All right, let's continue on, Scott. So then you got your boy Cyrax over here.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that foot out of my mind. I'm trying to remember what the context was I sent you in, but they're both just.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys.
One was exposing trolls, and the other one was yes, no, maybe so.
Yeah, okay. Do the exposing trolls one first.
Right, because
feeling woozy.
To me, this guy is nothing but a troll. I mean, he's all about putting himself out there on the internet and trying to get a rise out of people. I'm the best. I'm all of this and all. But he doesn't like when other people do it, and it kind of comes back to him.
Yeah.
So I guess
he thinks exposing people. Like I've noticed there's a lot of people like this. They got to expose somebody for lying, but they're of course they're lying. They're trolling you.
Yeah, dude, I saw like the phone number is like a 1 area code or 128 or something. Like,
It's them doing. This is what they do. They do a bunch of troll shit. I know you guys just put that new law and put it the whole 20 thing, which is good. Like, let's do it. Right.
I like the song choices, Scott, on these two. I noticed you kind of went old school. When Hurricane, I'm on to you.
I was wondering if you guys recognize that song.
I did.
I was never doing it. Yeah, definitely. And that's what these people do. They do this shit because I'm finally catching on to their crap, and I'm calling them on it, and they don't like that. They don't like that I'm catching on and
He's catching on that they outwardly troll him.
What they are, which
now they're using us to mess with you and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they do.
Now that's what I call trolling. Where did you get that, Scott?
All right, cool. All right, man. We got it.
Take it easy, man.
Yeah, be safe out there.
They had a ready-made element called "That's What I Call Trolling," Scott.
Yeah, it was already made for me, man. I just had to put it on there.
That's pretty fucking cool right there, man. Now that's what I call trolling, like those old album things. That is funny. Tammy might be more horrifying than Wendy's toe. I don't know, brother. Everything's going to measure up to that now. It's going to be what's worse.
That is the bar. The bar is raised now. I don't know if we'll ever get back to that.
I think in the future we're going to be playing What's Worse Than Wendy's Toe. Hey, everybody, welcome to the new game show here on BF Live called What's Worse Than Wendy's Toe. Hey, let's see if Cyrax's head scabs are worse than Wendy's toe. This one's called Yes, No, Maybe So. Once again, these poor police in this area, man. Like, if I got a call to Cyrax's house, like after like the 10th one, Scott, I would be.
Yeah. On this one, what the police is there for is because what they do, they had the trolls would come by and take pictures of his porch, and they'd see lawn furniture and stuff. So they'd take a picture of his porch and then threaten to take his lawn furniture, kind of like people do Terry. I'm going to take this and take that. Yes. And but the thing to watch on this is how often Cyrax will tell you one thing and then immediately tell you the other thing. So he'll say no, but you'll hear his mom in the background say yes, and then he's yes. You'll see he's back and forth. If you ask him when he's on the internet, he'll say no, but then he'll turn right around and talk about being on the internet.
Yeah, he gives himself away with his other context clues. All right, here we go. Got your number on the bathroom.
Yeah, they're wondering how they keep getting the number, but Cyrax gives the number out.
Okay.
I've not done anything. I used to. I haven't done anything.
I used to, but nobody remembered it, I guess, right, Scott?
He was saying no and his mom told on him.
It's like a Rick James answer or something. Did you fuck up Eddie Murphy? I didn't fuck up Eddie Murphy's couch. I fucked up Eddie Murphy's couch.
Thought it would be funny to get back to me after she split. She thought it would be funny to do a little bit back by putting our number out there.
Funny by putting our number out there.
It was. He said it was his ex-girlfriend, and it was never even his. He'll meet the trolls online. Or it could be a guy, or most of the times it is, and they'll just act like a girl and start messaging him. And he's got a girlfriend then. So the girlfriend he's referring to is just another troll that was. So they'll get his information like, "What's your number?" Right? Yeah, they'll say like, "What's your number?" And then he'll give it to what he thinks is a girl, and then everybody.
And then it's out there. Yeah, so absolutely. Oh, that's funny. I don't know if I don't have that one. Do you have one where Cyrax shits himself while he's singing, Scott?
I do got that. I remember sending it to Bobby Nick, and he heard it. He runs off, and you can hear it. He's trying to do a scream metal song. And he's and then he's. Oh shit! And then he gets up and runs off, and you can hear him talking to his mom. It's all over the place.
He screamed so loud that he shat his pants.
Diarrhea all over the place. I remember that so good. Yeah.
That's not very heavy metal shit. Tomorrow. Gina's laughing. That's great.
Mom, I diarrhea all over the place. It's fucking great. Oh my god.
Oh my god. We got to have a competition. Perry's feet versus Wendy's feet. What do you think, Perry? I mean, hers are bad, but yours are pretty fucked up too.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, they're pretty bad, bro. Mr. Z, he checked in yesterday. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I looked up the cream that Wendy uses. It's an antifungal cream.
Too, Bobby Nick. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an antifungal cream. So yeah, it's used to treat fungal and yeast infections as well as what the hell was it?
That's the yeast she could do is put that shit on her feet. Yeah. Come on, Wendy. I know you're watching.
Ringworm of the foot and stuff like that. So I don't know. Yeah. She's got some kind of fungus on her foot. That's what the scales are, I think.
Yeah, we are concerned for you, Wendy. So we don't mean to necessarily be cracking you or anything, but we are truly concerned about the health of your foot. Is that the Bobby who died? No. I think he was talking about referring to the old Bobby P. We're talking about rest in peace, Bobby P.
Yeah, no.
I'm not eating today, LMAO. I just did a dab, and that foot keeps appearing. Damn, Wendy. Another guy is Dragon from Germany. There's a whole pilgrimage where people go to this guy's house, says Homeless Juvio. Don't get Scott starting on that. That'll be his next friend over here.
I got to check him out.
He got a trench foot, a diabetes foot, says Articulate John. That's why her toe fell off. The cream is working.
You know what? You might be right, Mandy.
Because her foot does look intact underneath of it, Bob. It just looks like wow, she might be right.
She peeled off a big chunk of fucking fungus.
Oh, we got to stop describing this. It's trench foot, says Mr. Z.
That's what it is. It's a big chunk of fungus. So it's okay, everybody.
Like, I think, let me see if I can get them.
Honestly,
like,
that makes me feel better.
I have arm hair, and I think they're actually starting to rise because of the tingle that
I
I'm getting in
know,
my body now. I think
know.
they're starting to rise. What up, Tay Boogie? You don't want to know. We're talking about Wendy's rotten foot. She has.
Can I send it to Tay Boogie?
You say what you want to say.
Tay Boogie, you want to see it? I'll send it to you. I'll ask you first. You can let me know in chat, and I'll send it.
Tay, we
Yeah,
are
do
talking
you want to
about
see Wendy's foot?
Yes, we're talking about Wendy Pack from the Howard Stern Show, our great best friend. Well, she's informed us she has a bit of a toe issue, a little scaly foot issue. It's heavy on the gross side, bro. And Scott wants to send it to you, so let him know if you want to get that.
See it.
She has Gary toe fungus. Beat by a ma. It's both. I got fungus. Fungus both. Mr. Z said that articulate John. Yep. Wendy puts that cream on sandwiches. It's not Nutella, Wendy. I think Cyrax has bed bugs, and he let him eat him alive and picks the scabs, says Homer.
That's what it is, bed bugs, yep.
Drakenlord is horrifying, says Skull. Mandy Diff is laughing. He getting the year back. He's like, no, hell no. He said, hell no, to the no. Mandy Diff says, actually, Epsom salt better burn that foot off. Soaking would help a lot for Wendy. Get it at the Dollar Tree. That's a more you know from Mandy Diff. So Last of Us starts with Wendy's foot as patient zero.
Yeah, it does, dang.
We're getting into the zombie days. We're all going to rot to hell. All right, well, why don't we wrap up this segment? Man, this has been some kind of Scott's Hold segment mixed in with the horror of Wendy's toe. We just fell down.
Oof.
Smoke in a bowl.
You know, I was honestly laughing that you guys thought it was just a poop.
Bro.
I'm like, oh no, guys, wait till I get up there.
Woo.
God.
There you go. We just found Scott's hole. Now, this isn't really a dedicated segment, but we're going to go down a little Bobby hole here because he did something funny yesterday I want to share with you all. Good you saw it. Comedian Tay Boogie's heads. How's everyone doing, man? Tay Boogie, we're having a great Friday, number one, but we didn't know what we were asking for when Wendy sent that pic to Bobby, and she wanted everybody to see it, and they kind of dared us to look at it, and now it's available over in the Discord, Tay Boogie. I believe you're a part of that, under the 100 Proof Podcasting Discord, under BF Live, but look at your own caution, I guess. Your own detriment. This is what happens when you keep your foot in Bobby Nick's ass.
My deep butt cheeks.
FJM says, I cut the safety rope because they ain't no returning from this shit. We ain't returning. What's up? Just thinking that thing. I'll send it to you. Oh, wait a minute. What's up, Tiff? I say, hey, Tiff. We're all shocked by Wendy's foot, but she's trying to figure out what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That pick is what causes ED, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Poor Scott. Jeff the Drunk had the same problem with his ass. Fuck you, hey.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I'm getting nauseous from thinking about it. Man.
I know. That's why I said I'm getting woozy.
I tried to be very honest and tell you that I'm acting like that I'm doing okay going on and doing the show, but on the entirety of my thought in the background is what I just fucking saw. I'm still processing it.
You're screaming we're all screaming inside of our brains right now.
We are. So my goodness. I think the rest of this show, maybe the rest of this day until we go to sleep is probably going to be just doing things to get that out of our mind. So let's do this next thing to get that out of our mind and try to push it out. Bob, probably wasn't even, I don't know, was a little bit after the end of the show yesterday. You must have got a link from a friend of yours.
Well, no, he didn't know I got the link.
Oh, okay. I'm glad that you set this up, buddy. Well, let me play. I'll play this little clip right here. I'm so glad you sent this to me. So Bobby Nick, he tells you about the podcast that he knows he's going to do, but you also know that he jumps in on shows you have no idea. And he did that yesterday. And this person had no idea that he was going to jump in either. And then this happened.
But this one in it.
That's right. Can you hear it?
What do you want?
BNWO, bitch. Fuck Jake Hudson.
Bobby Nick bombed the fuck out of Jake Hudson. He got him. I was laughing my balls off when you sent me that.
Yeah,
Jakes, what do you want?
What do you want?
That was even better, Bob. That if you went in there, he had that attitude, and you went in. He was probably thought he's like, "What do you want?" And you went in just to hit him anyway.
Oh man, I had something else planned, but he ended too early. I was gonna do another one.
Did you? Bobby does a little tomfoolery, says Homer's Hoovy. Everybody's loving it. Pete Cunt loved it. The Chunk still loving it. I know it's curious. Let's see.
You hear Jake's breath after it was over.
Uh-oh. We have somebody that reluctantly checked in, guys. Look, Space Nerd says, "Oh my God, why did I look? My eyes. Holy shit.
It's literally that kind of situation. Nerd, holy shit, man.
Get a Coke
crazy.
and some crackers, boys, says Mandy Diff. Holy shit. Tom
I
Foolery.
gotta take my glasses off for a bit because I don't want to see clearly right now. Fuck.
That curiosity killed the cat and all of us, says our friend Mandy Diff. That was amazing. Let's watch it one more time because that was a lot of fun, man. I had no idea what Bobby Nick was sending me. You know what I thought, Bob? When I first saw it, I'm like, you know what? This is my boy Bobby Nick just being the nice Canadian dude that he is.
That's what I thought.
Making up with, doing another kissing makeup with Jake, right? Scott, you on the same thing, buddy.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
But my boy, I think Bobby Nick, well, he got beat down by Jake, and he's been around us Americans too long. So Bobby Nick, he sends me this clip, and I'm like, oh, ain't this nice? Here goes Bobby Nick. They went a full cycle again, and now they're going to kiss and make up. And this is what I thought I was seeing, and then I saw this.
But this one in it?
What do you want? Asshole.
What do you want?
BNWO, bitch. Fuck Jake Hudson.
It was perfect.
And he didn't kick me. I left at that time.
Oh, I'm sure you did. You had like Bobby had this. That was a planned attack. Bobby went in, you did your hit, and you got the fuck out. What do you want? I was laughing at that. Oh my God. Wendy is telling me to put on toe and feet, but I'm not worried about you, Wendy. I'm worried about TOS. I'm worried about TOS.
Wendy, we don't know if we can show that. I don't think we can.
Yeah, they don't like when you do things for the sole purpose of shocking people. And like if we were being medical here, we might get away with a little more. But damn, we care about you, Wendy. But
Said that to Jerry Shepherdini. He loves that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, boy. Oh. Did Bobby say BBW or BMW? Not sure.
No, I said BNWO.
Oh yeah, Bobby Nick World Order.
That's right.
Exactly what you meant, because Jake Hudson is always with Jake World Order, or whether or Hudson World Order, right? HWO.
Yeah. HWO.
BNWO. I said Bobby Nick. He said I'm going to go in and say BN a World Order, BNWO, and I'm getting the fuck out, man. It was so funny, bro. And I retweeted it with BNWO hashtag yesterday.
Yeah, and I retweeted your retweet.
I see that. Toes of service rules for Wendy.
Yes.
Toes of service. Yeah, we got to worry about those toes of service here, Wendy. What were we going to do? Oh my God. I'm here. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna push through, guys, and act like that didn't happen today. I'm gonna keep doing that. And people are talking about being hungry. We talk about it being Friday. It's 11. Why don't we do a quick check? Let's go through some of these stuff because we already fell down Scott's hole. We want to do the National Day calendar real quick. And we'll try to get to, we got to get to the horoscopes and the sexy stuff. So let's.
There better not be no nuts on this fucking list today. God damn it.
Oh, right. There better not be.
No nut days.
I didn't know if you meant that for the Wendy part or for the juicy man meat there, Bobby Nick. Dare I say, this might want to be one of the first days that we look without too much protest when we do those segments after the horror of Wendy. But let's get on to something else and keep acting like that never happened, even though we fully know that it did. I'm gonna take that latest comment down. I'm gonna run my element here, and we're gonna get the National Day calendar. I don't even know what I'm doing, folks. Let's check the National Day calendar. This is the National Day. Hey.
3, 2, 1.
My goodness, people, it's affecting my breathing. I'm over here, like, taking deep breaths, Scott, and making sure that I'm breathing out of my stomach, that I'm not doing the tightness and all that stuff. I'm over here doing that stuff. Oh, boy, here we go. Let's check the National Day calendar real quick and still pretend like that never happened.
When I get done this cigarette, I'm going to get some Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, I know.
You hope that helps. Today's the National Day calendar check. It is April 25th. It's Friday, folks. We're making our way into the weekend with a doozy of a show. It's National Historic Marker Day. You guys might see these on the road as you ride down the roads. They have all these fancy markers. How about National Hug a Plumber Day? Plumber Day.
Bobby Fran, I feel like this is my 9/11.
And you shared it with us. What the fuck?
I know.
Why you keep bringing it up? Every time I get my breath back, you bring it up again. It's National Hug a Plumber Day, Bobby Nick, son of a bitch. Let's see. That or also AKA the beginning of a cheap porn kind of a thing right there. Hug a plumber today. I'll turn it into a porn. How about National Hairball Day? National Hairball Day for all our cat people here. Oh my God, let's see. Hairball Awareness Day. National DNA Day. National Arbor Day, which has to do with trees. National Zucchini Bread Day, National Telephone Day. Let's just do that for nostalgia. Let's start with that one.
I like that one.
Telephone man. Now, Bob, I looked at this one and you see Telephone Day, and they got the old school telephones right there, right?
Way old school.
They look super old school. Before they had the 3 letters, they had A, B, C, D, E, F, 3 letters on each one. These are old ones. And now, these things that we have now, they're basically computers with a phone function on them, right? Well, we still call them cell phones, right? But now we're getting into this era of life, Bobby Nick, where we've been into it for a while, where certain people will never have known or experienced just a telephone by itself, like we did. Let's see. Back in the day, to make ours mobile, Scott, we used to have to get the long, like 15, 20, 30-foot cord and all that stuff.
Yeah, and a curly cord that all get up in knots and stuff.
Yeah, you keep trying to keep it right, and then somebody would stretch it too far and would get it all overly stretched and all. So yeah, man, I don't know how many kids know about phones, but on April 25th, we observe National Telephone Day. Around the world, there are about 9.82 billion mobile phones, they're saying, Scott. And while some predicted the landline to be obsolete by 2020, there are still about 931 million landlines around the world. Yeah. I think there's still something to be said for having a landline, Scott, because I think electromagnetic pulse or something going wrong with the electrical grid I think it's good to have a landline as a backup. I'm old school, though. I'm definitely old school. How about when we talk about obtaining a patent for the phone, the correct answer to the trivia question, who invented the telephone, is the name on the patent. In this case, the whole world knows that the answer is Alexander Graham Bell. Had his attorney been delayed by foul weather or poor planning, the answer may be a different name. I've heard this story before, that it was literally a matter of minutes or a short period of time between 2 people filing for this patent. On February 14th in 1876, Marcellus Bailey, one of Bell's attorneys, rushed into the U.S. Patent Office in Boston to file a patent for what would be the telephone. Later that same day, Elijah Gray filed a patent caveat for a similar device. A caveat is an intent to file a patent. There is also a third contender, Antonio Medusi, who filed a caveat in November of 1871 for a talking telegraph, but he failed to renew the caveat due to his hardships. Because Bell submitted his record first, the Patent Office awarded Bell the patent on March 7th, 1876. Gray contested the decision in court, but without success. So we know it's Alexander Graham Bell. It's the phone day. National Phone Day, Scott. I was more of a phone kid, like when it was a thing when I was a kid. I would talk to friends for a longer period of time. I'm hardly on the phone anymore now.
When I was
Andrew's got a story. Hang on. Yes, go ahead.
When I was about 9 or 10, we still had phones attached to the wall.
Did you?
Yep.
There you go. So you had some of that experience, did you, Andrew, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew's an old school phone guy there. But yeah, that was, you used to have that. What you ever had portable phones? The only way you could make them portable was have that long line where you could take your base somewhere and then you have like a long cord on the phone itself. But yeah, Bob, I did the thing back in the day where I would go around a corner with a long, because I didn't want, my relatives or anybody hearing me talking bullshit to a girl or whatever, right?
Yeah, man. I remember having like some long conversations on those phones.
Always with girls with me, never with guys.
Yeah, same. Yeah, same. I could talk all day sometimes, Get off school, talk all day on the phone.
I would. Yep, I'd do it too. I was never a long talker in high school, said Space Nerd. Almost all the landlines are voice over internet protocol now, BF, just as susceptible to an EMP. Well, that's a more you know from our boy Chris Popke. Yeah, that probably is. Let's see. I know that that's a more you know. That's a good point.
Yeah,
point.
Mine is now. The only reason I really have a landline now is because of the fact that it keeps my internet down, my internet price down. But yeah, it is VoIP. It is VoIP.
Voice over internet protocol. That's what VoIP is. Yeah. Widow Killer says, God bless phone so I can talk to you, and God bless Alexander Graham Bell for inventing the telephone. And that's a fair point, Widow Killer, because all of the internet that we're on now was born out of what started as the phone line, and eventually we used to kind of do this, make this sound over to get on. That was the sound of freedom right there too, Bobby Nick. You get all excited. Like, how's my screen? Yeah. How fast is my screen going to load up this time? What's going to show up? Yeah. Well, we would always hear that sound.
I remember. Yeah, I remember hearing that when my brother got on his computer because he had dial-up.
Yep.
But by the time I got internet, we had DSL.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh no. Digital subscriber. No, so yeah, we had it, and then what happened, Bobby Nick, is that somebody pick up a line in another room, you lose your fucking connection. It couldn't tolerate that.
Oh, right. I remember with DSL, you had to get these fucking things to put on the phone, actually, to filter out the fucking interference.
Interference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't, it would just be like really noisy. If there'd be like a hiss.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm still. Wait a minute. National Hug a Toe Day. Stop it, Mandy. Space Nerd. I was just about out of my mind. I'm still celebrating Cheesecake Day and Pigs in a Blanket Day. Space Nerd was in Replayables last night, Scott and Bobby Nick, talking about yesterday's National Day of Pigs in a Blanket. She was eating cold pigs in a blanket 10 o'clock last night. From that. Let's see.
Nice.
How about who comes up with this shit day, FJM? Well, that's why I got fascinated and created this segment, buddy, because I would watch my local news like every day, and they'd be like, National Rotten Big Toe Day or something like that. I'm like, who puts all these out here? The national calendar kind of puts those out here. Let's see. Still on that one. Popke says that both of my kids had $1,200 phones. The only thing that they don't use is the actual phone feature on it. There you go. Landline. Juggler Jen. Graham Bell, Alexander Graham Bell. We got that one. Let's see. Almost. We got that. Thank you. Never. We had Party Line, says Tits McGee. I only did that a couple times where there'd be a second or a third person on where you could click the button and let somebody else in. There might be that's the only three-way I ever had. Son of a bitch. Got a landline three-way. My luck. Just my luck. My first celly was a Qualcomm in 2002. I remember the old Qualcomms. I remember hearing other calls on the same line. Yes, Space Nerd. And I used to have these novelty phones. I had like a Gumby phone or something one time, Scott, and it would sit on my nightstand. And when somebody was on the phone, it had a speaker on the back, or you could hear it through the ear set, even when I wasn't on the phone. It would just play in my room.
Yeah, right.
So I know what she means when you said you can hear other calls on the same line.
I remember when I had my daughter, we had the baby monitor, and sometimes the baby monitor would pick up the neighbor's fucking phone signal.
Bro, I had that happen. Not only that, you said baby monitor. Bob, I woke up one morning and saw someone else's kid on my monitor.
No,
yes,
dude.
We were somehow on the same fucking frequency, bro. Like me and my wife wakes up and we were like, what the fuck is going on? Because it was like a whole different crib in there, bro. And they had bought like a monitor similar to ours, and we were seeing their kid on our monitor. It freaked the shit out of me.
Oh my god.
I had to run over to the bedroom to make sure I had the right kid. Popke says that he would talk on the phone for hours with girls as a teenager. Same.
Yeah.
I would recite obscure song lyrics and poetry. Oh, you sooky bastard. 50% of the time it worked. 50% of the time it worked every time. There you go. I like that. That's a Yogi Bearism. Half the time it worked every time. There you go. I like that one. Cool.
I like when you got them in your hands and you're singing to them, Popke. I bet you done that too. They melt.
He is a guitar guy. I'm sure that a guitar has been played on that other side of that phone.
Yeah.
He's a guitar guy. Let me play a little song for you.
Oh yeah, I did that.
Scott, look, Scott, he sounded like you done that shit, didn't you?
Yeah, I did it a lot.
I did it a lot. Hated talking on the phone, still do. I don't blame you, Scott, because a lot of girls love them a musician. FJM says he remembers 56K modem sound right there. 56K, if I can hit on it. There you go, 56K. Boyfriend at the time had Nextel Direct Connect phone. Beep, beep. What we got here? FJM counts. There are only a few people I can talk for a long time. There you go, my grams. Space Nerd. Let's continue on here with the vibe. Having fun today. Nokia. Got Team Nokia checking in with Nerd. Gino Babidi is having fun. How's that apple treating you? Gina's having fun today.
Delicious.
All right. Even if my parents had money back in the day to buy me a cell phone, it would be the most basic thing. Kids have no idea that what they have. You're right about that. Smooth operator. Chris Popke says Space Nerd. I had a Motorola Brick was my first phone, says Mandy Diff. There are only a certain amount of frequencies the FCC allows for consumer products, and they are bound to overlap.
Yeah.
Just the orange number screen or red, can't remember. Dane Ledger says, clearly the Mandela effect, BF. It was your kid from another timeline. Maybe.
Did any of y'all have Blackberry?
Penis, what?
Blackberry phones.
Blackberry. I never had a Blackberry. I skipped Blackberry. It was a little too fancy for me, Andrew.
I had friends who had Blackberries, but
I had one actually, but it was for work. Work gave it to me, and it was a work phone, a Blackberry.
I know Ronnie Long held on to his Blackberry for a long time. That was the thing to have when you were like in business and all the people, the movers and shakers, Scott. Yeah, when you had to like type things and all. Blackberries were a big thing for a really long period of time.
Yeah, the Blackberry, yeah.
Can't wait for you to reach 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, Juggalette Jen, and thanks for everything you've done to like retweet my show and put it out there. Juggalette Jen, thank you. Brutal Pain had an old Nokia with the light up antenna. It was boss. The Matrix, says Mandy Diff. Had a red Blackberry, got a tattoo. Blackberry had the first full keyboards, Juggalette Jen reminds us here. As we keep going on the National Day calendar, that was a good one, National Telephone Day. That hit pretty good. What's up, Andrew?
Anyone used Skype back in the day?
Skype?
I fucked with it a couple of times.
I didn't really have a lot of need to do it, Andrew. Skype or Zoom. I just started doing like I think during COVID when I was in the Fathers Club at my daughter's school, we tried to do a couple meetings over might have been Zoom. Skype or Zoom. It was one of those. Skype or Zoom. Let's see.
I see there's go ahead, Andrew.
Skype is discontinuing their service.
Yeah, they're done. They're done. They were bought by Microsoft, right?
And that was the big thing back in the day. Yeah, I think they bought them up years ago thinking that they were going to be the next thing. But now they like kind of rolled all of their shit into Teams, right? Windows Teams is their big thing.
Yeah.
But I saw Mandy, she said National DNA Day, so I'll hit on this a little bit. It's April 25th, so people across the nation recognize National DNA Day. On this day in 1953, James Watson and Francis Crick formally announced their discovery of, the deoxyribonucleic acid, deoxyribonucleic acid, DNA in short, published in the Science Journal. Fast forward to 1990, when scientists from around the world came together to begin mapping the human genome, so they know our whole structure now, known as the Human Genome Project. Approximately 2,000 scientists in 6 countries set to work mapping the nucleotides. Andrew, what's up?
I have to take a piss. So
well, don't take mine. I'll put you backstage and we'll bring you back when you come back, Andrew. All right, buddy. Take a piss, but just don't take mine. Yes, they're talking about human DNA. In the process, the project learned that humans share genes with other species. Some of the species the project mapped include yeast, mice, and the fruit fly. All species commonly studied in science already. So there you go. It's DNA Day. Don't leave none of your DNA on me today, though. Oh, whoa, I love Watson and Crick's first album before they got all, let's see, commercial. My DNA is 44% Scottish, the most percentage of anything in my family. I'm claiming that shit, says Space Nerd checking in on the National Day. Hey. National Hairball Awareness Day. Like, that's a weird one. I said National Hug a Plumber Day, Scott. That sounds like a prelude to a porn film.
You know what the first rule of the Plumber's 101 is, right?
I do not. What is that?
Never eat the last bite of a sandwich.
Wait a minute. Because of where they put their hands all the time,
right.
Scott?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a more you know from Scott Fitzpatrick. I didn't know that. That makes a lot of sense, Scott. I'll keep... well, on National... How about if you hug a plumber today? Because it's National Hug a Plumber Day on April 25th. It recognizes those who come to our rescue when the pipes leak and the drains are clogged. Plumbers have kept the water flowing. That's a bad job, bro. That's something I couldn't do, man. We know what plumbers do. I don't think we have to go into it. So if you got a plumber, hug them. I tell you what, Scott, when I just had an incident here a couple months ago where the roots kind of backed up in a tree outside, and every now and then they got to come and like clean out out there, right? It'll back up in my house. Yeah. And when your house is in that situation and you don't know when you're going to be able to use your bathroom next, you could want to hug a plumber on that day. National Hug a Plumber Day.
Jen just recently destroyed a toilet on Easter.
Wow, it was her septic tank. She destroyed her septic tank.
Yeah. Well, it starts in the house, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, exactly.
Starts in the bunghole. So not just a toilet. Oh man, see that septic. We got public plumbing here or sewage here, Scott, so I don't have to worry about that. But I have worked at places that had septic tanks and they broke, and then you could see like the yard was just filled with like shitty water.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go again. We're getting in. We just got out of the toe. We just got out of the toe stuff, and now we're getting into the shitty stuff here on the vibe. Let's see. If you pulled an antenna out, Flex, oh my God, let's see. Still talking about that. A couple of friends got into the BlackBerry later because it was the only phone with the physical keyboard. Yep. What we got? Yeah. We got that one. I wonder if Wendy has a special plumber. Oh. Hell no, Scott. Perry destroyed the whole town. Yeah, the Reseda septic system out there. That's why the Reseda Bureau of Toilets calls him. Skype was bought by Microsoft a while back, but they have been working on completely replacing it with Teams. Dang, kind of follows up on the point that I made right there. Google Meet is cool, and it works great. I have not used Google Meet yet, Bobby Nick.
I have.
Have you? Well, there you go. I figured if anybody would have, you would have.
I mean, there's two different versions of Google Meet, though. There's one where you could just call, and there's one where you got to set up a meet. The one where you got to set up a meet, I haven't figured it out yet.
Like scheduling one or whatever. Okay. All right. Well.
Yeah, I think you just send the link or something. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Well, I think we had fun with the National Day, hey, but it is 2:31 where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States. I see Andrew, he's off screen doing this thing. I'll bring him back in a minute, folks, but it is Friday, folks, and on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I like to go to the chat after you guys throw your astrological signs in there. I'm about to go over to my horoscope reading studios. I'm going to caress my crystal balls ever so gently as I read your Friday Soulful Horoscope Readings or Rock You Like a Horoscope. These are Soulful Horoscope Readings. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BS Soulful Horoscope Readings. Hell yeah, folks. I'm over here in my horoscope reading studios. I'm going to go to the chat. You're going to throw your signs in, and I'm going to read your horoscopes here on Friday on the Vibe. These are your Friday Soulful Horoscope Readings, folks. Or, as we've called them, I gotta really officially change this over, just give it two names officially, but we also call this... Gotta play the mouth guitar. So this is where I put on my porn/horoscope reading music to set a proper vibe. I go to the chat and I see the first one that I see. Where's the first one I get to? On the movie set. He did For Real, For Real. Oh, that's right. Perry did that. I'm going to get to Mandy Diff, who checks in with Mandy Double Diff. She got it in first. It's Friday, folks, so these are your Soulful Horoscope readings heading into the weekend. Let's see what the stars have in mind for my Aries friend, Mandy Double Diff. I give her 2 because she's on the cusp. So, Mandy, here's your first one for you and all the Aries joining us today. These are your Friday Soulful Horoscope readings. Today is a 9 out of 10 for my Aries friends. You get to tell your own story, Aries. Articulate what you love and have seen, and share your view. Nurture yourself to grow and develop. That is the Aries. That's a 9 out of 10. That's a 9 out of 10. And now I will read Libra for Mandy Double Diff. This is for Mandy's second one, and for any other Libras joining us today, this is your Friday Soulful Horoscope reading. Today, it's also a 9 out of 10 for the Libras. Brainstorm and collaborate with your partner. You're on the same wavelength, Libra. Coordinate your actions and stay in communication. Together, you operate like a well-oiled machine. There you go. There's your Libra. Soulful Horoscope reading. As I move on to Juggalette Jen, she says Cancer, please. So this will be for Juggalette Jen. This will be for Scott Fitzpatrick and Brian Clauder and all the other Cancers joining us today. I'm gonna... This is for my Cancer friends. That says today is an 8 out of 10. Oh, Scott was playing the guitar right there with his new guitar that he showed during the unboxing. Well, here you go. It says professional challenges have your attention, Cancer. An opportunity offers great potential. Stay cool in a hot situation, especially with authority figures. Your influence is rising. Is that your influence? Or are you just happy to see me? There's your Cancer Friday Soulful Horoscope reading, or your... As I move on to my talented friend Pecan, you can check out Pecan on Pecan 420. He has fun creating all of these fun wrestling videos. You saw my wrestling intro during the opening liftoff reel. Pecan 420, here comes your Aquarius. For Pecan and all the Aquarii joining us today, buddy. Today is a 9 out of 10 for Pecan and my Aquarius friends. It says to write and express your ideas, Aquarius. Make connections. Participate in bigger conversation. Kind of what you're doing now. Contribute your piece, you always contributing. Edit, organize, and polish or polish before posting it because you're network and share. And you do all that stuff, Pecan. And that is why I mentioned you can see Pecan's cool wrestling videos of all these people in our universe on Pecan 420 right here on YouTube. Have a great weekend, Pecan, and thank you for always super chatting me and your enthusiasm, buddy. I really appreciate you. FJM says had to pressure wash a 600,000 million gallon retaining tank. Fort Meade, Maryland, because of leaking. All right, we'll get on with it. Let's see. Scorpio for the absent Stacey Allen. Well, maybe we can call her out, Popke. Let's try it. Let's give it a try. Let's do this.
Eat my cherry pie. I can't really sing the song.
All right, well, since you can't sing the song, I'm going to read Scorpio. This is for my talented friend Chris Popke, who also made this for me. A lot of these audio bites you hear right here were made by this talented guy. Popke, here you go, buddy. And I think you said your tide has turned. You didn't like your Scorpio horoscope until you got it right here on BF Live Soulful Horoscope Readings. So for my Scorpio friend, today is an 8 out of 10, Chris. Nurture and build strength, Scorpio. Don't push your physical capacities into something that hurts you. Minimize your risk while maintaining healthy practices. You're growing stronger, but rest deeply. Sounds like Scorpio or Chris Popke, that people have been pushing themselves. They're really feeling themselves lately, and they're saying, slow your roll a little bit, Popke, and have a great weekend. Take care of yourself. Thank you, Chris Popke. FJM says, if it looks like shit and it smells like shit, it's shit. That's a more you know from our friend FJM. Dabs are oiled, Mandy Diff says randomly. And Google Meet is very easy to set up. He figured it out. The Real Bold Keyboard 979, who's also a friend over here on The Vibe, checks in and says, Andrew! And I bring him back to you. There he is. How you doing, Andrew? Y'all good now?
Blood the lizard.
You drained the lizard, yes. You drained the lizard. He bled the lizard. He bled it. Like a radiator, he bled it, or radiator. Hey, Andrew, are you not a Pisces?
Yes.
Wow, I managed to remember that. Well, I'm going to read Pisces for my friend Andrew and all the other Pisces joining us here today. This is the Pisces Soulful Horoscope reading for Friday. Andrew, it says that your day is a 9 out of 10 for my Pisces friends. It says, imagine gushing cash flow and ramp up efforts to realize that vision.
Okay.
Release a limiting preconception in your relationship with money and energize lucrative actions. That's for Pisces. I'll bring Andrew back in a minute once they're done. What's up, Not the Bees, looking in on the show? How you doing there? Space Nerd saw you. Leo, I guess, says Space Nerd. This is for Space Nerd. And all the love. This is for Tiffany Washington, Space Nerd, and any Leos joining us today. This is your Leo Friday. PQ or doom. Let's go, Leo. Let's see what the weekend holds in mind for you, Leo. Today's an 8 out of 10 for my Leo friends. Your exploration widens, Leo. Take advantage of a lucky break. Follow some new clues where they lead you, Leo. Investigate a broader field. When you're learning, what you're learning has valuable implications. There we go. Andrew's back in the... We got, ooh, I like it, Juggalette Jen likes hers. Hello to Space Nerd. Hiya, Space Nerd from our boy Not the Beast 2098. Still undefeated in the peak hunt world, says Brutal Pain. That's right, Brutal Pain is part of one of those wrestling videos. If you want to go see Brutal Pain in a wrestling match, go to Peak Hunt 420 right here on YouTube. Bones Up Bees from Brutal Pain. I'm at the beach, says Popke, walking the dogs. It's all good. Well, there you go, buddy. Bones Up to Brutal Pain. Good to see you, says Not the Bees. Not the Bees gets to love my dude from Peak Hunt. Hello, Grandma. Popke, it worked. Look, we drew her out. It worked, Scott.
Ah.
Right. My cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
Stacy, I just read Scorpio about not 5 minutes ago, and Chris Popke had you in mind, so I will read it again. I said, let me play this, and we'll draw her out, and it absolutely worked. So this is for my friend, Stacy Allen, who invented the great bumpers that I use at the beginning, at the end of our sexy segments that we do. Stacy, here comes Scorpio one more time for you, friend. Today's an 8 out of 10 for you, Stacy Allen. It says to nurture and build strength. Don't push your physical capacities into something that's going to hurt you. Minimize your risk while maintaining healthy practices. You're growing stronger, but you must rest deeply. Stacy Allen. Stacy, they just read that. Stacy is here, says my sister. Andrew needs to double up on his PayPal request, does he not? Do we not have that in the chat? I thought I put an Andrew link in my chat yesterday as well. Let's see what I got here. I do have Andrew the Human Sports Ticker, but I don't think I have your stuff right here. I don't have your PayPal, Andrew.
If you want PayPal, donate to me, no filter pod.
No filter pod on PayPal, Andrew, is what you're saying?
Yes.
No filter pod if you are in PayPal. That's how you can give something to Andrew. Thank you in advance. There you go. Say Stacy in the mirror 3 times, and she appears. I told you, Popkey. I'm like Beetlejuice, she said. There you go. We got you, girl. We got you covered here. That's what the vibe is all about. All right, let's see. Why don't we go? We did Cancer. We did Pisces for Andrew. Let's go do Sagittarius for Bobby Nick. This is for Bobby Nick and all my Sagittarius/Sagittarius friends. Today is a 7 out of 10 for you guys. It says, have fun. It says, have fun with beloved people, Bobby Nick. I hope that's what you think you're doing right now.
I am, 100%.
It also says to cook something delicious.
Not Wendy's toe piece.
Oh, no, stop. It also says to relax with a good book or a film, Bobby Nick. Wow, cook something.
I think I need you.
Hang around with cool people. Cook something delicious. Relax with a good book or a film. It also says that games, art, and sports will build connections. And Bobby Nick and Sagittarius, share your heart. There you go. Come on. Share your heart. That's the Sagittarius. Just a guess says you're number 30, but you know, brother, I always tell you you're number 1. All right. I believe I did Cancer for multiple people, did I not? I did Cancer. I did Sagittarius. I did Pisces. Now, selfishly, I will do this for myself and not the bees and any other Virgos joining us today. This is our Friday Soulful Horoscope Reading, or as we also like to call it, wow. There must be something in the air because everybody's got really great numbers today. I want to let all my Virgo friends know that today is a 9 out of 10. It says, for budget for an adventure, Virgo, remain forgiving and patient with delays and miscommunications. I will try. Avoid overindulging. Moderate your ambitions and appetite. Wow, really? Consider an inspiring possibility, Virgo. There you go. Let's not get into fungi talk here, dang lizard. We're already past that stuff. All right, guys. Well, I did everybody on screen. Did I get everybody in chat? This is last call for any signs that I did not get for your Friday Soulful Horoscope Readings or... All right, folks, we'll consider it. I don't see any coming in here. If anybody does jump in last minute, but I hope you have a good weekend until we do them again on Monday. But those were your Friday Soulful Horoscope Readings. Now on to more fun with the show, because we ain't done yet, folks. Those were just your Friday Soulful Horoscope Readings. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BS Soulful Horoscope Readings. We are having it. We are doing it here in the midday. I hope everybody's having fun today and every day that we try to show up here to do the vibe. Stream show 295 it is today. 5 more shows. Next Friday will be my 300th show. I don't have anything really big, super planned or anything, but I like to go with what's in the universe and see what happens. So let's see what comes together in the upcoming week or so and see what kind of fun we can have on a 300 show. But I have fun every day here from 12 to 3 with my bros. Got my newest bro, Andrew, my oldest new bro coming back on the day side with us. Bobby, Nick, and Scott's off. I'm going to take him off the screen right now.
Yeah, Bob, Frank, can I tell you a little story that I found out last night? Jesus Christ. I had a rogue mod. I had a fucking rogue mod. I had to
You had a mod that was in your page and you had no idea that they were modding and had ability on your page.
Well, no, I don't know who it was who did this.
Oh, okay.
But I got a message from someone saying that they've been blocked on my channel. So I went to my block list and a whole shitload of people were blocked.
Well,
so I had to unblock them and unmod almost everybody.
Yeah, that's that's not cool. You know, I appreciate cool mods, but I don't like mod on mod crime, and I don't like when mods go in there and maybe eliminate people that might be donating money to you. Those are no-nos. I rarely use my mod wrenches, Bobby. I try to use them very sparingly.
Yeah.
Like because I mod on the Levyverse and on. I
think I've used mine on some channels like maybe 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I only really go after people that are being really super assholey or super aggressive. Like if it's somebody that might rub me the wrong way or whatever, I don't do that. And I don't fuck with Bob's money because a lot of people will come at Bob like on a harsh or what people might think is a harsh level, Bobby Nick. But you've seen what Bob does at that. Bob will turn those around and, you know, He will work with that. He can work with that stuff. He's not so offended by every bad message that comes in, right? So unless they're really like going after like a family member, like his wife or his daughter or something like that, I kind of just let it all fly as long as they're not doxing anybody or going after a personal family member. But
exactly.
I will say this: if you are blocking people that are regular money givers, you better be making up the money that they give if you're going to go out the way to be blocking money. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I got to say about that. Let me see. Who was it? Jack was the road mog. Says Story. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I don't know. She might be right.
You think he got in there like drunk one night going, fuck Tiffany Washington. She talks too much shit about me. And fuck this one. Fuck
I don't know.
Whiskers and fuck Scott Fitzpatrick. You think that's what he does?
Yeah, it was fucked up because I can't see
about it. Stories are straight the fuck out about it.
Yeah, I can't see it being anybody else. I don't know.
Oh shit.
I don't know.
The terror. What's the fun in that, BF? Why eat one slice of pizza when you can eat it all? There you go. All right. It was Jack being like mind blown. Who was it? Well, apparently, according to Stormy, it was Jack. Jack owes Bobby Nick money. Hey, Stormy. Like I said, if you go in there and like I said, I would never, and it's another thing I would never do because a lot of times people will pay to like throw a little side insult at Bob Levy, right? And I know Bob's rule. As long as somebody's paying, Bob don't give a fuck. If you're not doxing anybody, Bob don't give a fuck about if you're trying to cut him down or anything like that. Bob will just roll with it and turn it into something funny. But like I said, when it gets to talk about doxing people or about going after like their family members that aren't involved,
then you block.
Then
you don't just block a whole bunch of people who are just regular chatters.
Right, because I didn't like the way Tiffany didn't acknowledge me in another chat or what is I'm going to block that bitch or yeah, you know, right.
I'd like 15 people blocked that I had to unblock. So I was like,
that's great. That's crazy. That's crazy. Right. See, Space Nerd, don't you think that I've had the urge to block Vince in Bob's chat? Oh, I itched it. But Bobby, I don't because he pays most of the time to insult Bob. And Bob turns it on him. He goes, I know it's you, fucking Vince. And he turns it on him, you know? So I'm not going to affect anybody's money. The only way I would turn off Vince if he was like saying something about Gina or the daughter or doxing somebody. But other than that, I ain't fucking with nobody's money.
Yeah, right.
Can't you see who blocked who? Not always. Not always.
No.
Sometimes you can see it live if you're paying attention.
If you catch it in a live chat at the time that it happened, then yeah, you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I don't think there's a way to see.
All right. Sounds good. All the ball busting should be allowed, even if it's mean. No doxing. That's right, Popke, and that's what I do because, like I said, Vince isn't my favorite person, but I know that Bob gets money from him, and I know Bob knows how to work with him, so I don't fuck with that, even though it would be my personal preference that he don't fuck with him. Stormy says, Jack sucks Chelino's dick. Haha. Stay mad, you emotional man babies. God damn. See? That hits different when it comes from a woman, is all I'm going to say, you know. Guys could say that. There'll be just guys talking shit. But, man, when a woman says it, that hits a little different. Well, you know what else hits a little different, guys? The fact that it's 10 of, and it's the week. We got to end off in a bang. And we're going to let the ladies go first. We're going to do the 2 sexy segments. I'll try not to keep it too much in the over vibe. So let's get on with it. You got your fair warning, all my heterosexual guys that are curious or not. This is the ladies first. We're going to do the sexy segments because nobody else does stuff for the ladies like we do here on BF Live. So this is Friday. This is their Friday edition of their Juicy Man Meat. Here we go.
Hey, yeah, it's time to rock, ladies, feel the heat. Juicy Man Meat. BF loves it the most, that's no lie. We hit a party time and everybody. Juicy Man Meat. Juicy Man.
Not just for me. This is just for the ladies and maybe some gay guys because we don't care. This is Juicy Man Meat for the ladies and gay guys on a Friday on BF Live, The Vibe, Stream Show 295. A little fun, a little something for everybody, ladies. I'm really happy to have a great, hearty faction of cool-ass ladies be part of BF Live family. So this is for you. This is your first piece of Juicy Man Meat. All right, there you go. There's your first piece of Juicy Man Meat, ladies and gentlemen. We got Jesse or Jess checking in from Andrew the Giant 96 saying, let's go. Wasn't expecting to see you in a collab today, Andrew. You want to say hello to your friend Jesse checking in? Tell him what you're doing today, Andrew.
BF Live, please subscribe to his channel.
That's right. We're just Andrew's hanging out with me today, and he's co-streaming my show, BF Live The Vibe, on Andrew the Giant 96. So welcome to our family. We are doing Juicy Man Meat. This is a special thing just for the ladies right here on The Vibe that I do. I'm a Leo. We got that one earlier. We went way up there. There's Stacy. Oh, we got that one. We went way up there. Terror. Where's everybody at? Come on, where you at? Jacko's, Bobby, Nick. Jumped on me again, guys.
Oh,
good.
shit.
Oh, eyes on screen, man, says Stacy Allen. You can't make us watch, Stacy.
Scott, I want to know. Yeah, Scott, what are you eating? Are you eating burritos or something?
Tacos. I made soft shell tacos.
Oh, soft shell tacos. Shit,
there you go.
Yeah.
Prop Master enjoying them some soft shell tacos. We hope you're enjoying a little snack and enjoying the vibe today. Put the toe on. No.
No, we don't want to see the toe.
Steel otherwise. We don't. We're anti-toe here. All toe. We're all no-go on the toe. But if you want to see Wendy's toe and you joined the show late, yes, we were horrified by disgusted pictures of Wendy Pack's toe. If you want to see them, you got to go on the 100 Proof Podcasting Discord. The link is running in here. And if you go to BF Live section, you'll see it. But warning, it's horrific. Gina is laughing. Stormy is getting the laughs from Not the Bees. We got the Let's Go. Lot the Bees. Juicy toe meat? No. Son of a bitch. They mixed it. Space Chief 75. Juicy toe meat. Damn it. I love Teddy Swims. I'll probably have to knock that off my thing. Let's see. No Face. No Need to Smile. Song 1110. Here we go. Oh. Space Nerds give it 8 out of 10 with 3 stars. Don't do it, says Space Nerd, if I was looking at that picture. That can't be real, Stacy. You have been in the universe long enough now to know Wendy Pack and know that Wendy doesn't have special effects and she doesn't sit there and scratch her chin and go, here's what I'm going to do today. Wendy is just Wendy, and that shit, unfortunately, is too damn real.
Stacy, it's real.
It's still real to me, damn it. Go look at the picture. You'll see how real it is.
I was eating tacos. I think I'm going to wait.
Oh, man. Whoa. Not the bees. Now, here's a bro right here. See, I know we vibe on certain things. We feeling this together. F Steel Toe, I don't want to hear about him or his goal. That's right. Fuck that guy, man. You're absolutely right about the fucking Steel Toe. Absolutely fucking right. But, you know, Scott's kind of friendly with Steel Toe. He's always looking for him. Scott's always looking for
We've
Scott.
already got our plans made up. Scott.
He doesn't want to do a show with you.
I love Scott.
I know.
But Scott's one of those guys, and I get it because I'm kind of this way too.
Right.
Scott knows what he's saying.
Right.
But you don't always know what Scott's saying.
Hardly ever.
Scott is just, he's Mickey from Rocky, man. That's Scott's fault. No, it is Scott's fault. And Scott doesn't care. When I say Scott doesn't care, Scott's real world, I'm real world. The internet does not impact Scott. Scott's like, they didn't do shit. Scott doesn't know what he's in. Scott seems cool. Scott talks like cheese, but he's not quite as dumb. Scott's not a dumb guy. Scott. That is the perfect description of Scott.
There you go. Come on, Stacy. I spoil you. Why is Steel Toe part of Juicy Man Meat? You demand Juicy Man Meat. He's a boxer. He's an athlete, Stacy. How dare you? There you go. We like that fun video. He said, well, Scott, we got to yell out. Not the bees. You apologize. My bad, Stacy. I brought it up. My bad. There you go. All right, well, let's continue on. We are in the horror that is the Juicy Man Meat. Here comes your second selection, I should say. As we're having fun here on the Vibe, making our way up to the top of the hour and the end of the week, folks. Here's piece number 2, ladies. Oh, he's got a Perry patch on. Look at that. He's like, must be gay like Perry.
Shut the fuck up.
He got a fucking pouch. All right, we know he's got to be gay because he's got that man purse on. What do you think? Man purse. Oh, Andrew's hitting. It's hitting him. Man purse, Andrew. Hey, Andrew. Are you going to do a live today right after the show? Are you thinking about it? All right. Well, we'll do a little plug when we come back from doing some of this stuff. We'll let the people know, all your friends joining from Andrew the Giant 96. where they can catch that. Oh, Lord, ladies, why do you guys do this to me? Here we go. Guys, you have to send me stuff at bflive420@gmail.com to combat this.
I want to break free. What? I want to break free.
It's kind of like what the guy did at the pole vaulter. Did you see that? This got it? All right.
I seen it.
Oh, we all seen it. We all seen it.
Kyoto's knees saw it. Uh-oh. Getting a little thirsty over here, Kyoto's knees.
Hello, Frisco.
All right, calm down. I got one more piece for you, Kyoto's knees, and anybody joining us today for the vibe. Then we're going to get on do Bricked Up for the guys. We're going to get semis together. But here's the last piece of content. Until the next time we do this segment, it might be Monday, it might not, because I haven't been doing it every day anymore. But I'm doing it today just for the ladies. Here's your last piece of Juicy Man Meat.
You know I got it.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. How'd he get in there? I didn't even do that. But I like that somebody did. And I hope you guys, ladies, enjoyed that stuff. There you go. Yeah, that's okay. There you go. Gina is looking. That's why I do this, because I have the best ladies in anybody's chat family. I'll take care of you again next time, ladies. Maybe it's Monday. You got to tune into the vibe, but that was your Friday. Juicy Man.
Hey, yeah, it's time to rock, ladies, feel the heat. Juicy Man Meat. BF loves it the most, that's no lie. We hit a party time and amplify. Juicy Man Meat. Juicy Man Meat. Go get on straight, yes it's true. Get the party started, it's just for you.
Get the party started. It's been going for 3 hours now. As a matter of fact, we just completed hour number 3, so that means this next segment will take us into Overvibe. Booyah. Let's see. I definitely prefer a dad bod, Gina. My eyes, my sister Kathy. Space Nerd says, thanks, BF. And she's utilizing 5 Juicy Man Meat emojis. Thank you, Space Nerd. That lets me know that you support me here monthly. And I appreciate anybody and everyone that supports me through super chats or content or being a member. Dad Bods Matter says not the bees. Juggalette Jen knows what Overvibe is about. All right, let's do a little palate cleanser in between. I got a funny video I want to show you here. And then we're going to take care. I don't know. I can't believe I haven't seen anything like this earlier. Let's watch this little fun video here. And then we're going to get on and do the guys segment here. Check this video out, guys. Watch this. Look at these fucking guys in the garage. This guy's got a sparkler in the back.
Yeah.
They somehow belted themselves to the wheel, Scott.
Right.
I don't know. I either blame alcohol.
Man, that could go so wrong.
Yeah, like your buddy could hit the gas real hard or something. Them boys could go slinging. But I blame beer or drugs here. There's had to be something involved. Yeah, all he has to do is like hit the gas real good, Scott, and some bitches gonna be flying.
Oh,
that's the belt slip just a little bit and crank it where their head's a little bit hanging down.
They got sparklers on the tire. That could be fuel that blew up.
Yeah, they're playing with danger.
Nuts. That's the whole thing of why do women live longer? There's the answer right there, guys. Why women live longer?
Because they don't do stupid shit like that. Yeah.
Yep. They're celebrating 4 years of their channel. Oh, Dang was talking about something earlier, maybe, or that one. Let's see. Dad bod matter. All right. Well, let's get on with this, guys. I kind of threw that in the middle, but you know what we're really here for. It's the guys' turn for their stuff. it's the guys' turn to get semis together and get bricked up.
Keep cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Trotting through the day like the queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Fixing up the world, I'm watching her thrive. See after pushing and meet you, that's clear. But I'm in full view, I'm staying right here. Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, bring me up.
That's right, fellas. It's our turn to get semis together. 3 minutes into hour number 4 of the Vibe, which is typically a 3-hour show. We do Monday through Friday. Please join us. Anybody that's here for the first time, come back every day for some more positive vibes. Right now, this is the fun stuff we like to do. We're gonna play some stuff for the guys. I already thought I played that one. These are my plays, so let's go. I don't want to repeat anything because I got plenty of content for the guys to get bricked up too. So let's go. Here's our first piece of content in Bricked Up. Paying attention, Andrew?
Bouncing titties!
I would love the Bronski.
The Bronski. Give it to her, Andrew. Give her the virtual Bronski. There you go.
Holy shit, he started drooling.
He's drooling. Ah!
That's what I get for asking the Bronski or the motorboat. I guess it's going to happen with our boy Andrew.
My God.
They like it
This
juicy
has
like
been
that.
a gross show today.
This has been
it
some
really
kind of
has.
show today. I always say you have to show up every day, 3 hours a day for the Vibe, Monday through Friday, because even myself, being your host and friend, I don't even know some of the shit that's going to go down. You have to join us Monday through Friday live to see it go down and to see the next piece of content that I'm bringing you. This ain't a bad one. Let's get bricked up. I like the darker purple too, Scott.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
We're going to play real AI or A. I don't care either way.
I don't care, damn it. And you get some side boob at the end, too.
Ooh. Yep. My next favorite superhero next to Underboob, Bobby Nick.
Yeah.
Little side boobage. There you go. It's for the guys to get bricked up.
Question for you.
Yes. Yes, I would. Oh.
AI or real?
That's what I'm saying. AI or AI don't give a shit. I don't know, Andrew. All right.
I don't give a fuck.
All right. Let me go over here to this one here. I got this next piece for you. Here's a combination that you don't see every day for bricked up right here on the Vibe or in general. So let's watch this one, guys. I hope you guys had a fun week. I'm having a fun week, a fun day, and thank you for allowing me to do this with my life and bring you a show every day, Monday through Friday. Let's continue to get bricked up, guys. Ooh, look at this one. But of course, with me, there's always a little twist, guys. Watch this. Oh yeah, we got bricked up ventriloquism. What you know about this?
And I don't know why.
Are you bringing the puppet in the bedroom, girl?
All right, here we go.
Oh, some things I can't get used to. No matter how I try.
All right, we're going pretty good. Ooh, the more I take, the more I want. And baby, that's no lie. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Stop looking at it. Okay.
What can I say?
What am I gonna do?
You looking?
What are you doing? What are you looking at?
I ain't looking at shit.
You're looking at my.
I ain't looking at shit, but we were. Oh shit.
If she's really doing that, that voice sounds, her beaver voice sounds awful manly.
Yeah, no, I think.
Hey, baby, talk to me in your beaver voice.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that wasn't her doing the ventriloquism.
Has to be AI. Yeah, I was wondering, Bob, because that voice really kind of went down and on. She's like all up there, and the voice went down. Oh, I don't know if it's a guy off camera, but I know I didn't mind seeing it. Those look really fake. They don't move, said our friend Space Nerd. We got a titty assessment there, right there. All right, guys. Well, that was fun. I've never seen anything like that one, that particular mix, guys, of ventriloquism and hotness. Right, Scott? And I want to know, too, because I want to know how hot the judge are, because I'm like, yeah, it brings up her hot points, definitely, if that's her, bro. Definitely. Let me see. All right, what I got. What was the last one? I got one last one I'm going to show for you guys, and then we're going to come back, and Andrew and all the guys are going to tell you about where you can find us on our shows all throughout the weekend, at least the ones we know about. Here's the last piece, guys, of bricked up content for the boys, and it's a good one. Damn.
I think behind that one. What? That ass.
Yeah, that ass. That big fat ass.
Is that a real ass, Andrew? It's still real to me, damn it.
What was behind that ass? What?
Swap. Well, there you go, folks. You heard what Andrew would do at that. That's why we do it. That's why we get together. We did them for the ladies. We did them for the guys. That was Bricked Up.
She's cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Charging through the day like the queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Fixing up the world, I'm watching her thrive. See after pushing and reaching that will. But I'm in for the view, I'm staying right here. Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, bring me up.
And with that segment, I am truly spent. Why didn't it take us back to a 4th shot? It left me like this, guys. Whoa. Even the... It left me in a 4th shot there, Bob. What the fuck? Let me try it. Throw something in and take it out. It won't let me back. Let me see. Do. So another piece in. Oh, nope, that's Monday's piece. Can't see that now. Let me see. Oh, there it went back. I had to shake it loose with them titties there. Well, now we're back, folks. It is 10 minutes after 3. And as I was going to say, and I'm spent. That's over 3 hours of live original content. I hope you guys had a fun day and we made the beginning of your Friday just a little bit better. We're going to turn it over to Andrew, Scott, and Bobby Nick one at a time, and we're going to tell you where you guys can catch up with us all weekend. And last words. Go ahead there, Andrew. Start with us. Start, buddy.
Andrew the Giant 96 on YouTube. I do shorts, do lives, 39,300 subs.
Fuck yeah.
And counting.
There you go. That's Andrew the Giant. That's where many of you are seeing this show today. If you're not familiar with The Vibe, Andrew the Giant is co-streaming this show, BF Live The Vibe 295, to his channel, Andrew the Giant 96. So welcome any new members joining from over there, new friends. Thank you for joining us on BF Live The Vibe today. Scott, my friend, it is Friday. What you going to be doing the rest of the weekend? Any last words, buddy?
Look, tonight and also on Mondays and Fridays, the Lunatic Lounge at 7 o'clock Eastern Time on Bobby Nick's channel at Bobby Nick 1978. And then Saturday we'll probably have a bonus show on No Filter Andrew and Friends at No Filter Andrew at 7 o'clock Eastern Time as well.
There you go. Oh, so you got your lounges and all. And Bobby Nick's going to have more details on at least the ones he knows about, and he's going to tell you about those right now. Go ahead, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, well, you know, me and Wendy are gonna have a show after this.
Health Talk Live.
3:30 p.m. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to talk about that for sure. But yeah, that's on my channel at Bobby Nick 1978. And then tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, check us out for the Lunatic Lounge at Bobby Nick 1978 as well. And then tomorrow, I will be in the lounge for my music video show, guys. Yeah, I do do a music video show on Rumble. And for the low, low price of $1, you see your music video request on my show. And then also tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern at No Filter Andrew. Go check it out. Subscribe right now.
There you go. That's our boy Bobby Nick. But like I said, if you can't remember any of that, all you got to do is pick up your phone and turn it on, and Bobby Nick will definitely be on a show, more than likely. As far as myself, I'm going to see many of these friends that are already in the chat right now at 2 Pacific. That's 3, 4, 5 p.m. East for Perry Carabella Live at a special time tonight. I love hanging out with my chat family and just cracking silly lines and throwing silly lines and insults and stuff like that at Perry, and just seeing who in the chat enjoys that. So we're going to have fun hanging out doing that tonight at 5 East, 2 Pacific. And then where you can catch me tomorrow on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel. We have our monetization back on YouTube, folks. That's Chris Abel's channel where we do replayables. We drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. We watch some fun, crazy videos. We spin a wheel and we see how drunk or high we get. So join me tomorrow night, 10 o'clock East on the 100 Proof Podcasting for replayables. So there's something for everybody to do. You hang out with Scott, Andrew, Bobby, Nick. Andrew will be doing lives right after the show. Bobby, Nick will be doing stuff. Everybody's doing stuff. So hang out with us. Have a great rest of your Friday. If I don't see you or hear in the chat, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Yes, Andrew.
We're doing it. We're having it.
We're doing it. We're having it, Andrew. I think we pretty much did it, buddy. I think we did it. We did it well. So there you go. So hang out with Andrew.
We done it. We had it. And yeah, we're just going to keep on.
We are spent. That's why I simply say we are spent. That was over 3 hours of live programming, but we're not done. We'll see you over at the weekend. We'll see you on Andrew Lives. We'll see you on Bobby Nick bonus shows. We'll see you on No Filter with Andrew and Friends. I'll see you in the Perry Caravella live chat. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you the next time we see you right here on The Vibe, folks. It's not bye. It's just bye for now. Peace and love, and we'll see you the next time we see you on The Vibe.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby Grant. Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.